Hello everyone, how y'all doing today? How are you all doing today? I hope everyone is having a lovely time on this first day. I myself did a bunch of errands this day and am now getting to relax, and you know what's more relaxing than anything? Terraria, apparently. Good afternoon, Queen. How do you do, Kakosa? Hello, Obi, as well. I hope everyone is having a lovely time. Extra pink? Yeah, I mean, I figured the dress has the options. Why not pack them out occasionally? Maybe, you know, I know in the new version of VTuber Studio, I think you can now access clothing hotkeys easily. Like, item hotkeys easily through the hotkey menu, but I have to use the update to the new version first. Because last time I tried to update to the new version, the camera thing broke for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe they fix that. Maybe they fix that. That would be lovely. Anyway, that's not for today. Today we are playing Terraria, and we're playing on medium core. For those unfamiliar with Terraria, what does medium core mean? Medium core means we die, our items on the floor. Otherwise, we can also just call it Minecraft mode. I think that will help you all understand how it's gonna work. But no, today's gonna be a lovely day, I think. Stream should be very chill. I've got something good to drink, like high quality iced tea. I fucking love Lipton iced tea, I'm not gonna lie. I got it right in front of me. Perfect. Only all non-hotbar items, right? No, hotbar items are included, Obi. Equipped items too. Hey, Clippy, thank you for resubbing with Prime. I appreciate it. 29 months, my god. We are nearing 3 years, eh? That's such a number. Arizona iced tea. I'm a bigger fan of Lipton, personally. I'm not gonna bash on Arizona. Arizona is fine. There's one iced tea brand I really don't like. I just don't remember the name right now. Like, So you can softlock by losing your pickaxe? No, if you die, you respawn with what you start with. So if you die, you respawn with a copper short sword, a pickaxe, a copper pickaxe, and a copper axe. So that's what you'll be respawning with when you die. Now, I would say let's hop on into the game, where we get into the deeper settings, because there is still stuff to decide on, which I haven't yet, and you guys might want to have input to as well. Oh, perfect. Hi, game. Wait, why did OBS minimize when I clicked on Terraria? I don't know, I don't care. So, I will be clicking on multiplayer. I know that this sounds counterintuitive. I know that clicking on multiplayer seems counterintuitive, but the reason for that is when I alt-tab, I don't want the game to pause. And that's only possible by either modding the game or going into multiplayer. So I've decided to just play multiplayer as single player. Well, then we're gonna go make a new character. We're going on medium core. Character drops items on death. And I'm looking forward to this. I really am. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to do this, and I think overall it's gonna be a good time. Even though I have never played medium core. No, I've played medium core once. I played medium core once with a couple of friends when 1.1 was fresh. When the mech bosses had just been introduced and the like. Oh my god, I remember the mech bosses being introduced. It was like such a big deal back then. It was so fun. There's a setting where you keep your hotbar, yeah, when you open your inventory, there's a setting. We'll see. Obviously, we gotta go with pinkish hair, because why not? I do love the high ponytail. He has a really long high ponytail. Let's go for, like, reddish eyes, I wanna say. And, I mean, skin color, we go a bit more... No, that's the wrong direction. This direction? This is not my intention. Hey Travis, how do you do? Also, I don't think I said hello, Mr. Lion, but hello, Mr. Lion, how are you doing? I don't wanna, oh my god. You know what? This looks fine. Hey, car. Kakosa, did you know you are a car? I'm in my mom's car, vroom vroom. I'm gonna go for a red trench coat because I think that looks cool. And a bluish shirt? Sure, why not? Let me go with a bluish shirt. And then matching kind of blue. Perfect. And the shoes we're gonna make red as well. Because I like red. I've always been a fan of red. Did I put in the name? No. Sailor! Sailor. I'm just gonna go with Sailor. Does anyone have a truck to get out of the shops and go to get Castlevania to get sold? Oh my word. I hope you have fun with that. Sailor, and we're gonna make a new world. We're gonna make a new world, and the question is, what do we do world-wise, chat? What do we do world-wise? I could go with a drunk world, which would mean we could get both evil biomes, which could be fun. We could go with a default world, but the real question is, what difficulty are we going with? I'm definitely going medium. Medium is, I think, the ideal world size, really. I like medium worlds. Medium worlds are fun. Medium worlds are, in my opinion, the perfect world size for Terraria. I don't like large. I think, quite frankly, that large isn't that interesting and doesn't add enough new stuff to make it worth it. And I don't really like small because small just leads to a lot of bugs. Avoo! How do you do? Keep the trend going? Let's hope so. I vote expert. Yeah, I think expert is like the happy middle ground between the difficulties. I think master isn't that fun. I think master just leads to a lot of grind work that's not really enjoyable, especially on medium core. But yeah. Chat, should we go corruption crimson or go for a drunk world seed? Because if we go with a drunk world seed, we're gonna have both. Which could also be kind of funky. I'm still gonna, if we go both, I'm still gonna select corruption for the V. Like large, we kind of play with 3 or 4 people and like having somewhat chest in large. I think medium still the play. Inside sailors there are 2 wolves and they both go awoo! But Awu, why did you go OMG? What's wrong, Awu? And yeah, I've always been a fan of corruption. Chat, what do you say? Corruption, crimson, or should we go for a drunk world seat where we have both? Also, damn, I didn't know Awu was inside me. Damn, Awu. I didn't know you were inside. When did that happen? Oh my. I missed that, Awu. Like, I never knew, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna say no. Anyway, it seems like no one is gonna be very vocal about what world type, so I guess I'm just gonna stick to corruption. I like the corruption. What else is drunk to? Let me actually double check because I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's mostly just world type or world evil. It allows for both, but let me double check. Terraria drunk. I love googling that. Drunk, what does it do? The party girls replace the guard at the start. Both or variants exist. That means getting stuff will be a bit more annoying. Yeah, random stuff's gonna be sold. Living mahogany trees can generate anywhere underground. There is some additional items that can generate in chests. The underground desert can be on both sides of the world. Beehives are larger. Yeah. Gem trees are more common. Both oceans have an ocean cave. And a bunch of more other, like, miscellaneous stuff as far as I'm aware. But I think drunk is relatively fun, in my opinion. I also know the game mutes. This is exactly, by the way, why I want to play on multiplayer mode despite playing single player. Because fucking hell, man. Okay, I'm pretty sure this should generate a drunk world if I grab the seed. And I think that generates a drunk world seed. What should we name the world? I mean, to be fair, there are 2 wolves inside me. One of them is called Avu. The other wolf, I don't know what other wolf would be inside me, quite frankly. I'm not usually open for wolves. But if there's 2 wolves inside me, we're clearly in a tavern. No, a tavern doesn't sound like a good name, word name. Good question, world name. We could go to Tokyo. This is something for you Fantasy Star Online people there. Just go to Tokyo. Just name it Tokyo because why not? The Fantasy Star Online people will kind of get what I'm getting at. And I feel like it'd be very funny to just go to Tokyo. Because why the hell not? I just realized I'm on the terrible Terraria fandom wiki. Let me go to the correct Terraria wiki. No, Terraria wiki secret reads. No, not fandom. TerrariaWiki.gg. Thank you. I don't want to use the fandom wiki. Tokyo Day! Yay! Yeah, let me accept cookies. Thank you. Drunk World. Okay, that is a seed. Thank you. Then let me double check something, and that's gonna be... Okay, we're gonna just go with Tokyo. Why not? Why not go to Tokyo? PND, it's been a bit. How have you been? But yeah, we're gonna go with Tokyo. Why not? Let us go to Tokyo. Tokyo's gonna be a drunk expert medium world. And let's generate it. Whee! You can tell it's a drunk world because look at this seizure over here. Holy fuck! What the shit, man? What the hell? I've never generated a drunk world before. What? Huh? This is wild. This is absolutely crazy. What the fuck, man? It happens to me when I'm drunk too. I mean, same. To be fair, I haven't gotten drunk. Oh, by the way, my audio should today... Oh wait, does it sound a bit better, or did I forget to save it? Hold up. I forgot to save it because I'm an idiot. I'm a moron. Hold up, I think I remember what it's called, what I need. Do I remember? Fuck, I don't remember. Wait, is it you? Hold up. Yes, it's you. Okay, I think I should sound a bit better now. Oh, thank you for the cutie sign, Travis. Okay, let's go for Tokyo! And I'm gonna mark this my favorite, why not? I should sound a bit better now, little bit less echoey. Because let's be real here, I was a bit echoey before due to the room I'm currently in. And let's start. Server password, I mean... Don't need a server password, really. Yes, Firewall, Terraria can do things. Enjoy. Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck? Did we generate this close to an evil biome? Oh my god. Hello? I've never done a drunk seed before. Did the evil biome just generate under me? Excuse me? How close are we to world evil? Okay, going towards the left makes things brighter. That seems good. Oh, okay. This is happy. Okay, we're in a happy world now. Okay, thank you. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. Oh my god. Woo! That other part seems scary. I'm glad we're back to being normal. I've been watching a lot of Terraria content actually the past months, especially Forabin. If you aren't familiar, Forabin is a fantastic Terraria-focused content creator. They made a lot of videos, especially about like the new player experience in Terraria, which is something that rarely gets talked about, I feel like. But turns out if you don't have anyone to guide you, Terraria is kind of a bitch to get into, eh? Granted, I do think Terraria is usually better with friends. I think I've done a playthrough by my lonesome exactly once. I think that's my problem with it, honestly. Yeah, the introduction can be a bit rough. Things like learning how to build a house is not very intuitive, to say the least. Hey, flying fish, how do you do, buddy? Oh my god, please go away. Ah! Why'd I have to raid so soon? Keep in mind, we gotta be very careful, because if we die, we die for real now. If we die, we're gonna, like, lose our shit, you know? And I don't want to lose my shit. I'm very bad at this game. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm great at it, but I've played enough. I've definitely played this game more than the average person, I would say. I think I'm at like 300 hours on Steam, and I used to play a lot of modded Terraria, which used to not be accessible via Steam. You used to have to download like a separate program to play it. It was like very cool still, mind you. Yeah, this is gonna be our house cave. Let's just quickly get a couple of torches out and... Actually, wait, hold up. You are the star button, thank you. Let me at least star these things. Okay, this is gonna be like our... point of operations for now. Including a chest that we have. Oh my god. Step stool. Oh my god, step stool, I'm stuck. I am so sorry for the images that might evoke. Let's throw some bombs down. Have fun. Boop. But you know, I'm not stuck with the step stool, don't worry. This could actually be a really cool like place to start out though. I like it here. There's like a large platformed area we can just build. I think no, one lower, thank you. And overall, I think this could be very cool, having this as like our base of operations. We can dig out to the left as well, make this like our main room, build a staircase that goes up here to the outside. I'm already like envisioning a build, I like this. I'm gonna preface this as well by saying I'm not like the biggest builder in Terraria. Some of you have seen me play this game before, because I played it with Sky. You know, our thorium mod run through. Oh, that was very lovely. That was very, very lovely. You just gotta finish it at some point, you know? Because clearly that's still on the table. Oh my god, the flying fish deals 20 damage to me. Hello, buddy. That's kind of rude. Imagine if this happened in real life, though. It starts raining and suddenly there's a fish flying at you. I'd be horrified. I would be so horrified by the prospect of just a fish flying at me, like, hello? Oh, because I'm playing on a server, I can drop wormhole potions? That's very funny. Alright, step stool. I completely forgot about it. I was like, why am I rising? And it's like, oh, step stool. Chat, we got our first weapon. The wand of sparking. Well, to be fair, it's like our second weapon, but still. I have 570 hours in modded and modded combined. I have 50 kilometers around. I don't know if I still have the word somehow. I'm gonna say something controversial. I think Calamity isn't as great as a lot of people make it out to be. Mind you, I think Calamity is still a very fun mod to play. But I also think that Calamity does a lot of things weird. Obviously, if you play Terraria, you can't really escape Calamity, right? It's like the most well-known mod on arguably one of the most well-known mods in any game, not just Terraria. And you know what? I should go back and kill some more slimes because we're out of torches. Damn. Out of torches already. But no, why I think, for example, that Calamity is really fun. I do think it has certain weaknesses. Not that I think these are like super crippling. But my biggest complaint about Calamity, for example, is that no weapon has longevity. Which is kind of intended by design, I would say. But at the same time, it's not very fun to like get a cool weapon and then only get to use it for like, I don't know, like a couple of minutes. And immediately afterwards you gotta like stop using it because it gets outdated already. And you're like, oh hey, I found this really cool weapon that I really find cool, but it's like, can't use it, it's already outdated. It's like, oh, okay. You're like, you don't wanna be obviously the one who uses awful weapons, right? So it's like, this weapon was cool, but now it's no longer good, and now I already have an upgrade. Like, does every boss really need to drop a weapon for everyone? I would say no. And I know that's controversial. I know it's very much a controversial take that you don't necessarily need a weapon from every boss for every tier in Calamity. I know that a lot of people will be like, but that's the entire point, like you defeat a boss and now you get better gear, but it's like, I feel like the weapons in Calamity are just way bloated. I have upgrades that are almost the same but better. Yeah, a lot of weapons just end up feeling samey. Or even then it's like, lost the game, live through the excitement. I mean, that's fair too. That's probably one of my favorite things in general in regards to like YouTube and streaming platforms. It's very easy to tell when someone's actually enjoying themselves and when someone's like streaming a game because, you know, oh, this game is like popular and this game can make me become a big streamer. Especially if you look over at like Fortnite. Fortnite is like the biggest example of like little kids trying to like become a streamer by streaming Fortnite because I wanna make content. Not that there's inherently something wrong with streaming Fortnite or, you know, anything like it. It's just the first game that comes to mind when I'm like, oh yeah, no different than Fortnite. No, I think Fortnite is fun. I'm the oddball creature who's like, oh yeah, Fortnite actually kind of enjoyable. And granted, I know you're in that club too. Yeah. It still mutes when I tap. I hate this here. I hate it here. Why do you mute when I tap? There is no setting, I'm sad. Oh well. We did get a couple of gels, so yeah. The festival set for music games is really fun. I still need to try that at some point. I haven't yet. I actually somehow managed to not get the Miku stuff. I was really debating getting it, but then I was like, oh my god, it's a lot of money and I barely play Fortnite. It's not worth it. And I actually managed to hold on and not get it. I was very proud of myself. Oh shit. So chat, this is what happens when you die? You lose all your items, now we gotta pick them up. She does come back. Well, yeah, I hope so. Maybe when I've got more time or more people to play, actually play Fortnite with. I mean, more like how True Light Edge and True Excalibur upgrade to the Terra Blade, but the different weapons do feel different enough, at least to me. I mean, vanilla, yeah, but not necessarily in, you know, the mod. I should be thinking Miku. People die when they are killed? Oh yeah, they do. Oh god, talking about Fate, just yesterday, I had a YouTube short that was literally just the Unlimited Blade Works chant, and I was like, oh my god. Oh my god, you know, I gotta finish watching it. It's like... It's the unlimited blade works chance. There's nothing I can do about it, you know? I feel like it's coded into my brain to enjoy it. Well, at least dying there made it pretty easy to find where I died. Hi, Slime, will you please jump over me? Oh, there's a dart trap too. 2 days ago, 4 episodes from finishing 0. Oh, what do you think so far, Kakosa? What do you think so far, Kakosa? I didn't realize there was a dart trap there. Obsessed. Ooh. Who's your favorite in 0? And why? And why is it Waver? Why is it Waver Velvet Coon? That's how you're walking on into. That's the wrong show still, Flippy. That's not Fate 0. Can you believe it, Kakosa? Some people watch Fate 0 and go like, this is boring. And I don't understand that sentiment in the slightest. He was my least favorite until the murderer appeared and I was like, I want you dead. Waver is your least favorite? Really? Damn, I'm surprised. Can you farm early game money by dying and selling the tools? Yes, but the tools are worth very, very little. It's not worth doing so. Okay, the zombie has my money. I just need to jump down. And now be very careful. You know what? Let me put on a torch first. Now be very careful because there's a stupid pressure plate here. Okay, thank you. Now I should get up here and actually sort my inventory out, because this is what happens when you die in medium core. Your inventory is gonna be a fucking mess. But let me just jump up here. But you know, you could theoretically farm your death for money, but trust me, it's not worth it. Every time you die, you spawn a couple graves, which, yeah, sure, cool. But like, oh my god, it would take forever to make it worth it. It would take genuinely forever to make it worth it. With this wand of sparking, thank you, and I also want the throwing knives nearby. The downside is I can't see the bottom center of my screen, because the bottom center of my screen is covered by my microphone. Maybe if I lower the microphone arm just a little bit, you know? Just a tiny bit, thank you. Maybe this will help. Let's lower some rope here. Oh buddy, you didn't despawn with my money? That's nice of you. Haha! Bullied. Thank you. But I love Iris. I mean, to be fair, it is really hard to not like her. Right? This is gonna be a long playthrough, isn't it? This is gonna be a long playthrough, ain't it? Hey, party girl. Oh my god, there's so much crimson at the spawn already. I don't like this. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, you party girl, fight off these guys. I'm gonna quickly do my best to get rid of all the crimson here. Oh god, that is so much stuff. Oh, I'm so dead again. No, 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 I'm alive. Ah! I'm still alive! I'm so excited! I just can't hide it! I don't wanna do, I like it! Woo! Yeah, maybe I should when I get up, you know? Do you expect anything else? Fair enough. But no, Iris Veal is very easy to like, and your favorite server being Ryder makes sense. I mean, it's hard to dislike Iskander. Yeah, I am Iskander, the king of what? Fucking hell, man. I didn't think there'd be a demon eye down here. I was wondering, what's that yellow thing? God, I'm a moron. But maybe now I can save the spawn from the crimson? Hold up, 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 hold up. Hold up, one zombie, come on. Yes, we saved the spawn. Okay. Fair enough, we can leave now. Bye! Oh. Good thing is my items don't despawn until I've hit the item cap, you know? Good thing my items won't despawn until I've actually hit the item cap. Also, hey, Lancard. Beware! Smooth graphic, nice to see. Party girl, will you help me out? Oh my god, party girl! Hey, Aoife, how do you do? I hope you're well. I love the noise, just... Pew pew pew. Party girl, will you do your best and just not die? I see everything's going great. Everything is going perfectly, actually. Party girl! You just needed to hit it one more time. Can I please just get to my stuff? I would love that. Fun fact, I'm not allowed to currently leave the world as all my stuff is gone. Granted, my stuff isn't great, but I'd still rather have it, you know? Okay, almost juked him. Almost juked him. Ow! I'm turning into a lamb. Maybe if I run far enough left, you know. Make a break for it! Come on! We got this! I believe in me! Party girl, you're gonna be fine! I believe in you too! I hate that my brain autofills YouTube with buh. YouTube. Freaking Spazzy. I haven't watched Spazzy in ages though. Spazzy used to be like one of my go-to YouTubers back in the day, you know, when I played League. Granted, me playing League is also ages ago. But I was like a big League person when I actually played. Like, it used to be my main game until it wasn't. There isn't really a much better way of saying it because it's really how it went. It was my main game until I stopped playing it. And it was in part because, well, there's only so much fun in my opinion to have with League, especially when you're by your lonesome. Like, running out of people to play League with was definitely one of the best things that could have happened to me. Because that meant I could move on to bigger and better things, you know? Like dying over and over again Terraria like an idiot. But hey, at least we're walled off, we're a bit safer now, and we can actually mine the stuff. Hello, Ghost! Talking about being safe. Oh my god, I didn't sort my inventory. I didn't sort my inventory. I'm so dead. Ghost is so powerful. Unironically, the strongest enemy you can realistically find in the early game. Unironically. Like, they can go through blocks, they have no indicators like worms, and they're very knockback resistant. Okay, we're just swinging our pickaxe. Hey, at least when we get back, we're gonna have a fuck ton of pickaxe. We're gonna have a large amount of pickaxes to pick from, you know? Ha! A pick of pickaxes. Can't imagine getting to pick your pick. Instead of picking your poison. Instead of picking your Dale. Talking about worms. Chip and Dale. Don't ask me why I just thought of Dale and Chip and Dale. I really couldn't tell you. But that show was like my shit as a kid. Okay, we made him go past us. We're putting this on the hotbar. Okay, we got a realistic weapon now to fight with. To be fair, this guy has a lot of armor. But as long as we stab him, he can't jump. Hello? You're not supposed to. Okay, bye. Hold up. Wall. Let's build a wall. You wouldn't believe it, but I have a lot of playtime in this game. I just haven't played it in a while, okay? Oh my god. Yeah, let's heal. Hold up, let me sort my thing out. 1, 2, and that give me the throwing knife. Where's my throwing knife? Throwing knife, thank you. Oh, apparently you don't even drop your starter tools on F. Okay. It's also kind of funny. So I don't even have a choice. I'm still stuck with my nimble pickaxe. To be fair, nimble's like pretty good, I think, on pickaxes. I'm not sure right now. I know that your weapon speed doesn't really influence the thing. It's very complicated. If you want to find out how digging works, watch Sorbet Cafe, not me. I'm not gonna give you a deep rundown on Terraria digging. That I'm gonna leave to other people. I'm not gonna sit here and make a 45-minute discussion on why you should never make a drill in Terraria. And it's not a joke. You really should never make a drill in Terraria. They are, in fact, always worse than the pickaxes you can make at the same tier. I don't know why! I'm not the Terraria dev team, but they designed it to be that way. Which is kind of fucked up. Because the drills are like the new exciting thing in hard mode. You see them, you're like, oh my god, I can make a drill? That sounds cool! And then you make it and turns out drills are just worse versions of the pickaxes. Like, it's supposed to be that drills are the fast ones, but with less reach. And pickaxes have more reach, but aren't as fast. But for some reason, pickaxes are also just faster. Because of how weapons work in this game, and it's super weird. I don't fucking know, man. I'm just an anime girl playing Terraria. Why would I know this stuff? The drills are Bronya proof. Like my old hair. Remember that? Oh my god. The old drill hair. There's a fly on my screen that just thought it was an actual, like, endgame enemy. Oh my word. I thought I was being attacked by a bat somehow. But it was a real live fly. Hello fly, how do you do, buddy? You're gonna be my companion for today's stream, eh? Well, fair enough, I suppose. Let's make a drop down way. It's so weird looking bad. I mean, you know, have you played Terraria? The enemies in this game can look weird at times. Is it even worth to mine copper? Not really. I'm still gonna do it. Fuck it. I'm still mining. Okay. Ooh! Minecart track. That's very exciting. And we're in the snow biome. And we're like past 3 devil things already. Okay. We're past 3 demon altars. I have crawdad PTSD. Why crawdad and not crawl mom, huh? Wait, is that a thing up there? No? No, okay, I thought it might have been a house. Looks at stone. I thought this might have been a house. Well, it's definitely a good place to have as like a goal place. It's a goal place, yes. Chat, do you also like your go places? The places where you go to go? How about I turn auto cursor off and I just do this? Thank you. I want to make a way back up, so I can also have an easy way back down. Because if I've got an easy way back up, I also have an easy way back down in case I die. Because currently getting down is a bit of a pain. Na 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 na. But, yeah, no, I think it's gonna be a pretty wild ride. Once we get past the very early struggles and I've got some armor and stuff, it's gonna be so much better too. What have you been up to anyways, PND? I haven't heard from you in a while. Have you been doing anything fun or not so much? Okay, for example, one thing I can do is I can expand this. I can expand Dong. Expand dong. Wait, am I seeing another ghost? No, it's a flying fish. Of course it is. Why wouldn't I be seeing a flying fish? Why wouldn't I expand dong? Chad, have you expanded your dong recently? What is that even a reference to? Was it fucking Bonsai Body? No. I don't think Bonsai Body expanded dong, to be fair. Oh, hi, Spider. I'm not a fan of you. How do you do, buddy? My throwing knife has no knockback, and there are spiders and there's other evil shit. I don't like it here. Evil faces monster, hello! Well, it's not faces, it's quite the opposite, in fact. You know what? I need to dig a tunnel so this doesn't fuck up my home. Hey, Pinky! Oh my god. Let me leave! Okay, right here we're gonna need to build a tunnel downward. Oh my god, the face monster's still here. Hi! Woo! I think it's the Donkey Kong. Yeah, I know it's Donkey Kong, but like, why was it the Donkey Kong meme? Also, the fact that our current spawn is in literal Crimson is kind of fucked. Oh my god. Pinky, will you die, please? Why are you so tanky? I mean, I know you give lots of money, but why are you so tanky so early on, man? Okay, first of all, we're gonna isolate this stupid block. Because this stupid block can also spread Crimson once we enter hard mode, and we don't want that. We don't want that at all. So we're gonna isolate. We're gonna surround by blocks that can't corrupt, aka stone. Not. Stone can very much corrupt. Thank you. We're gonna surround it with wood. At least so I have like a memory of it. Like, hi, here's a block we need to take care of later. Thank you. Okay, now, oh my god. Look at how close that shit is, man. I don't wanna. Like, I miss having minions. It's so hard when last you played Terraria, at the end you were so powerful to go back to early game being like a no one. Because, like, all the shit you had, you now miss. It's like, oh, right. Yeah, I used to have this really cool thing that helped me out a lot. Now I don't. Well, I'm gonna build a bit down. Then I'm gonna fill this up with... Where is it? There we go. We're gonna take wood. And we're gonna build a bit of a wall. Because it won't be able to go past the wood wall. Thank you. In fact, this should now be crimson free. Thank you. We're free of the Crimson Scourge. Well, not really, but hey. For now. We're free for the moment. Na, na, na. Do you feel that brings up the question? Obviously a lot of you guys have played Terraria too. Do you prefer the Crimson or the Corruption? Because I know there's like, you know, people who prefer either. But out for a bit, I got to run some errands before I leave tomorrow for a trip, so I hope I make it back later. Alright, take care, Travis. I'm gonna stretch for a moment real quick. Hi, Slime in my current living quarters, I'm gonna call it. I should get some walls in there and stuff in a moment, but hey, that can wait. What I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna build some NPC houses. Do I just build inside there? And get NPC housing in? I think I should. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's get some NPC housing in here. Even just gonna take a bit because we're still stuck to wooden tools and stuff, but hey, don't worry about it. He murdered the worm. Poor wormy. Whoop. And whoop. As a Crimson playthrough, I've never fought the Brain Boy. But you haven't fought him either, Clippy, I believe. Lost and fought, all alone. Oh wait, wrong game. That's not what we're playing today. Remember when we played Fire Emblem? That was clearly a lot easier than this, right? Na, 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 na. At least we can have the party girl movement in a moment. Okay, it's gonna be like the house of the party girl. We do need more wood. I think we're gonna open the base up to the left as well. Or like dig out and just like our entrance tunnel to the overworld. Conquest and faith. Na 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 na. God, why is Fire Emblem so good? Like genuinely, why is Fire Emblem just such a great franchise? I think it's so underrated still. I know Three Houses got pretty close to being like mainstream, but I'm so sad the other titles just aren't getting the recognition, you know? Like, as much as I think Three Houses is cool, I do think that Three Houses is, in my opinion, in terms of gameplay at least, one of the weaker entries. Which I don't think among Fire Emblem players is controversial, but among people who aren't Fire Emblem enthusiasts, you know? I've only played on Master Mode. I don't like Master Mode personally. I think Master Mode is like fine, but I think it's like a bit over-tuned for the most part. At least for like the average player. Obviously for people who enjoy it, all power to you, nothing wrong with it. But I personally think Master Mode is just a bit too much, you know? Just a tiny bit. Na, 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 na. Yeah, let's grab 2 doors. Actually, let's just grab more wood for now so we can actually be safe inside. Because it's starting to be night again, we need more wood still. Wasn't my choice. Well, that's fair. If you were forced into it, it's not really your choice. You're correct, Clippy. But hey, if you ever do get the choice, I think Terraria is a lot more fun, like, Expert. I think Expert is like the ideal Terraria difficulty. I remember not even Expert mode existing, right? Like, when I first started playing Terraria, we didn't even have Expert mode. Did that duck just say quack? There is an ultra low chance of a duck saying quack. Not making the quack noise, but saying quack, like an audio file. Of like a human saying quack. And it's like a rare chance of, I think, all birds? I think owls do it too? But it's wild if I actually encountered that. Hold up, I'm gonna put down a marker real quick. Hold up. I'm gonna need to review that later. Oh, I think, chat, should I be a bit smaller for Terraria? I just looked over at OBS and realized how large I am. I mean, I enjoy being large, but I feel like I might want to be a bit tinier. Since I don't have an overlay. Na, 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 na. What if we go like these? Oh, no, not like this. I didn't want to place anything down, god damn it. The weird part is currently I still have to find a way where I can like comfortably have my mouse on my new setup for like long-term play. I usually like play Path of Exile, for example, in bursts of like an hour. So anything longer, I currently don't know for sure where I'm gonna put my mouse. So I'm gonna make like the central tunnel in my home. Yeah, that sounds good. It goes up 1, 2, into like right here. So it's on one level with this, right? Perfect. I eyeballed that. Nice. Because now I can totally go and... Oh, hey, look, we've already got a zombie friend. Always love having those around. Chat, do you not like your zombie friends? When have you last said hello to any of your zombie friends, I don't know when the last said hello to any of my zombie friends. To be fair, I don't think I have zombie friends. Well, I do have a friend who's called Zombie. Does that count as a zombie friend? I don't know. I don't make the rules, but actually I do. I must say it does count. I must say Zombie is my zombie friend. Even though I don't think she's actually a zombie. Is she a zombie? I don't know, man. Life's too complicated to worry about that. And I'm gonna build like down here, so we've got a staircase going. Up, 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 up. Oh my god, we got so much knocking. Knock knock! Who's there? Zombie me, zombie who, zombie dilly doo. Okay, it was an awful one. Zombie diddly who, yeah, my favorite. Okay, it's gonna be the most block house we've got going. Oh, do we have no more torches? Please tell me I've got gel. I can make a dirt bomb. Or I can make 111 torches, that should work too. And you know what? So we've got something going on at home, let's have a campfire right here. Let's like and slag a fire, the slag a fire lead. Das L-A-G-E-F-E-I-R lead. Okay. I should probably not break out into the German version of the campfire song. To be fair, the campfire song is fantastic, right? Let me take a swig real quick. No, that sounds like I'm getting drunk. Let me actually just grab some water. Did Nintendo make it because you look like a Switch 2? Blues. It's very well established with my community that I'm a bottom. Like, that's very well established here already. I am a bottom. That's who I am. There is no denying about that. So I'm not gonna sit here like, yeah, no, I am a Switch too. Doesn't mean I can't make a joke. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I just want to let you know. Okay, we need 2 chairs and a table. Give me table. Okay, table goes in here with chair. And with a light. And then we're grabbing you as the chair? Give me chair. Well, workbench chair. And replacing on the workbench and have a chair right next to it. Now we just need walls. I'm gonna need to build a wall. My fiancée is a Switch though, so I'm gonna use it to make her laugh. That's completely fair. And I don't think I've got enough wood for all the walls I need. God damn it, stupid zombies. Why does it have to be night? Goodbye, I'm leaving you guys. Oh god, I have to manually replace all the background walls. I didn't even realize that. Oh, I should have made a hammer to dig them up. Oh, anyway. This is fine. This is fine. Just remember, one of our first goals is definitely gonna be to get a bed in here. So I can actually set my respawn point, because otherwise we're gonna spawn the Crimson every time. That's gonna be a big pain. Also, I really want to go out to the left, but there's zombies. The zombie. Oh, hold up, I need to actually make it connected, so go over here. This is gonna be such an abstract concept as well for new players, right? Background walls, and that people can't live in a house with only natural background walls. Hey, party girl can live here now. Perfect. Going T9, become a goblin soon? Ew. Hey, can I kill the zombie? Okay, just fine. Because I want these stars? Because I want more mana? Because I can't lose mana when I die! Ha ha! Hey Van, how do you do? I'm gonna assume your name is Van at least. Why can't I place the chest on the table? It seems like I should be able to. I want you right here. Do I want anything in here? Not really. I guess I can make shadewood armor, maybe? No, I don't have enough for shadewood armor. What even is my armor situation or ore situation? I should smelt my ores down. Copper, give it to me. Give me my iron. Give me my silver. 18 silver, that's actually a decent chunk. Maybe we can make something out of that, that'd be pretty neat. And tin, which we now have 13 of. Now, shadewood is actually not awful. Let's make a breastplate. Looks like we can't do a whole lot else right now in here, which is kind of annoying. But hey, at least I can leave behind my bars and stuff, so when if I die, not everything goes down to shit with me, you know? So this is gonna be our ores and miscellaneous stuff in that direction chest, right? Like ores, ingots, bars. This is gonna be the chest for that, because if I don't start sorting now... If I don't start sorting shit now, I will never sort my shit in this game, and you guys are gonna be upset. I know how Terraria playthroughs go. I've done plenty myself. I don't need the builder potion, I'm grabbing the night owl potion, the mining potion I'm gonna keep with me. I'm gonna equip my stool. Bottles, you can go in here, I wanna keep my stars safe. The wormhole potion, sure. Grenades I'm gonna take with me, I don't need my walls, and Dablin seeds. I like how the party girl is slowly but surely trying to work her way over. I'm gonna go help her. Oh my god, that's a lot of zombies! Holy shit, that's a lot of them! Well, at least I managed to save the party girl. Hey, she can now go home actually. I think this might be the first time I've seen an NPC walk from spawn to her home. And she's in a chair. Do you have anything to sell for me? Nothing interesting, I guess, right? Confetti gun, pogo stick, party center, you know, makes sense. Plasma lamp, bubble wand. Yeah, no, nothing that can really help me. But I can get a kite! Oh, much importantly, beach ball. We all know how important the beach ball is. Let me also stack the money into this chest. So we have somewhere to keep our money for now. And get the additional stuff from over here. Well, because of that we can actually make a mana star. Party girl, there's an invader in your home. Will you come help me? No? Okay. I guess not. Okay, my star. Bye. Have a great day! Now I can grab these stars, and I can make a mana star. I'm pretty sure it's 5, right? Yeah. I think in Calamity it's only 3. Not sure though, but doesn't matter. We have a star. A star that carries your name. High atop the sky, I'm gonna give to you tonight. I'm terribly sorry to all the Germans who know exactly what I was referencing, and I need to be more careful. Jesus Christ, I'm like almost dead, just going down again. Like, maybe that's why I die. Or it's because I don't have potions, but to be fair, having decent potion access right now is gonna be painful. Oh hi, skeleton. Goodbye, Jeremy! Why is the skeleton called Jeremy now? I don't know, but he killed me. He deserves a name. Oh, what if we actually name every single mob that kills us? The skeleton, for example, is Jeremy. What if we name every single enemy that kills us going forward? Except bosses. That way we've got like a unique gallery of villains, you know? Our very own. So we're starting our gallery of villains off with Jeremy the Skeleton. Na, 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 na. Oh, imagine if Terraria had the Nemesis system. God, it's still such a unbelievable thing that no one is allowed to use the Nemesis system. I'm not overly upset about it because I've never actually played the game where the Nemesis system is implemented, or the games. But it always sounds so sick, right? Like, please, if any of you have ever played anything with the Nemesis system, let me know what you actually think about it after having played with it. Because I think the Nemesis system is very neat. Now give me this, let me put this on the hotbar, as well as my throwing knife, thank you. Now I can fight back against Jeremy. Don't ask me why my initial thought for Evil Skeleton name 2 was Jeremy. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I was like, skeleton that killed me, I'm gonna call it Jeremy. To be fair, I didn't even think about naming it at first. At first it just was mad at something named Jeremy. And I was like, you know what, if I'm mad at it, it may as well be this skeleton that actually killed me. Now I don't want to go this deep actually, because down there is still scary. But to the left is a snow biome, so we could just take over from like above here. Not right here, but like a bit higher. Do you guys know anyone named Jeremy? I don't think I've ever met a Jeremy in my entire life. Which is a very peculiar thing to note, but hey. Let me grab the mining potion, thank you. I wonder if like Jeremy is like a popular name still. Was it a popular name ever? I don't know. When I think of Jeremy, I think immediately of Studio C. Which is a YouTube channel I love. I actually adore Studio C. Like straight up, if you haven't watched Studio C at all and are looking for like comedy skits, look at least the old gallery of Studio C. I'm not as much a fan of their newer stuff, but you know, the older Studio C stuff is so fucking good, man. So much funny shit in there that I really recommend anyone watches. Oh my god, please. I guess we're gonna have to fight. Go! Wonder sparking! Go! Wonder sparking and throwing knives. Thank you. Maybe we should just close the door behind us, you know? Wouldn't that be a strategy? We just carry a bunch of doors with us that we place down to literally close the door behind us so enemies can't get to us. You know what? Maybe that's an actual strat. Hold up. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass, but maybe that's an actual strat. The door strat. We close off pathways with doors to make it harder to get to us. I don't know why, but that sounds like something a JoJo villain would do. Where's my stand? What would a door-based stand be called? Like, is there like a... To be fair, there gotta be, right? There gotta be a song with door in it. Just have like my stand be the door to nothingness. Or the door of protection. The door I feel safe behind. That sounds like a song. If that isn't a song, someone should make it. Preferably not me. By the way, chat, do you guys remember forever ago, like this is a while ago now, when I kind of got back to streaming ish at the start of January, I want to say? No, not January, like February, March? Around that time? Around that time I wanted to get back to streaming but didn't actually manage to do so, which I'm sorry for. But, you know, it's how things worked out for me, and you know what? Sometimes things work out that way. Back then I was like, you know what? I've got a lot of hyper obsessions and I want to involve them in stream. For example, like having a henshin redeem for a stream where I like turn into a Kamen Rider, right? I gave it some more thought the other day on how I could actually like actualize it, right? Because there's a lot of ways you probably could actualize it, but I just didn't know how. And then I had the idea, what if I commission an artist to like get myself like my own Kamen Rider OC mask designed? Just the mask, nothing else. That was my idea. But then I stumbled upon this fantastic gig on Fiverr, which for relatively cheap designs you like, makes your Kamen Rider OC real. And then I'm debating just doing that and using the mask as a redeem for a stream. Maybe, you know, having the character design itself out in the open on stream. For example, it's like for starting soon screen. Or maybe in the background. Or maybe in the background during, I don't know, whatchamacallit, doing other things. Like having it in the background on just my overlay. When we play like Fire Emblem and stuff where I have an overlay, right? I thought that could be pretty cool. I thought that it could be pretty slick. But you know what, in the end, it's meant for fun. It's meant for fun. But I've been slowly like thinking of a design, like what could I do design-wise to make it like my own thing, and I've already got like a fairly clear idea of what I want to do. Like I haven't fully settled on it yet, but I've got like a good vibe, you know? I've got like an idea where I already have like a vibe of it. I think when you've got an idea where you kind of vibe with it already, you should go for it, right? I think at least it's how it should work in my opinion. Some people are gonna agree, some people are gonna disagree, but that's how life tends to be, right? Not everyone's gonna have an idea or necessarily overlapping ideas, and I think that's fine. Why did I place a platform? Thank you, me. Appreciate it. But nah, it's very much the idea I'm still like spitballing. Wait, no, that's not what it's called, right? I think spitballing is something completely different. Anyway, it's still an idea that I'm like debating with and like playing around with in my mind. Where I'm like, you know what, this could be fun. Something fun for both me and the stream. And I think that's the ideal way to handle things. Where I can like do the things that are fun to me as well as do things that are fun for you guys. And in the end, that's kind of how I want to use most of the money I make through streaming. To have like a bit for myself, but also, especially with like the recent influx of certain people that shall be named Travis and Scoop, which are very, very, very generous. With like all the stuff they've been like donating towards the stream. I'm very much gonna be capable of doing like a lot of shit that could be fun to do. My very own model is gonna be a far away future thing. Not like anything I'm gonna tackle anytime soon, right? Because like my own model is like very expensive. For those who don't know how much a VTuber model costs, like if you're on the cheap end with a VTuber model, it's like 500. And like on the cheaper end, if you want like decent quality with a couple of targets, you're looking at 600-700 at least. VTuber like stuff is expensive, man. To be fair though, it's a lot of work. I'm not gonna blame the artists for the prices. They're fair prices. Especially considering how much you actually like get to do with that shit in the end. Like for a lot of people, think about like iron modes and stuff, right? For a lot of people, these models, their VTuber models, are a lot of their livelihood. It's crazy to think about that, but I think that's cool though, right? Like an art piece made by someone. I mean, I like that. I mean, you guys get what I mean with generated though, right? I didn't mean like AI generated, obviously. Imagine, God, that probably exists, right? There has to be an AI generated VTuber. Oh my god. That's so cringe. The thought of an AI-generated VTuber makes me cringe like heck, man. Just imagine the art being AI-generated. An AI-generated VTuber. Especially since often, right, often the argument for a lot of people for AI art is that they can't afford anything, right? With VTuber mods, there's like VRoid, which is completely free. There is like all the fantastic pre-made models you can get. Like, with VTuber models, I don't think there's ever gonna be a reason for anyone to be like, yeah, you know what, I should AI generate this. To be fair, that probably won't stop certain people, but hey. Those people will not be stopped by anything. And my god, I hope we find anything interesting in a moment. We might, to be fair, we've got a decent amount of ores. We could definitely go back and like, you know, use them up. Talk about finding something interesting. I think we just found something interesting. I think we're going back. I think it should be day. It's definitely day. Oh my god, is there like a big cave full of crimson below us? Oh, that's not good. I don't like that idea at all. But it's not day for long, we need wood. We really need wood. I wish there was just an NPC that sold me wood, man. Na, 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 na. Generate wood, please? But to be fair, I think chopping wood is the least of my concern. Oha, it's a Rexy, and he's so high. Oh. Say hello. Thank you. Say hello to my little friend, the wand of barking. It's really not large. Come on. Get hit, nerd. Thank you. Where's my acorns? Do I have acorns? Acorns are over here. Okay, I've got 31 of them. We can replace a decent amount of trees. Again, we're gonna need a lot of wood, so trees are gonna be an important thing to our agriculture. How have you been, Rexy? Been up to anything fun or just been a vibe, you know? Just been relaxing, doing your own thing? Living that sweet life of Rexy the Rexon? I don't know. Living that sweet life of going oha. To be fair, you've got a catchphrase. I don't. I wonder if I had a catchphrase, what would it be? That's like a weird thing to think about, right? But what would my catchphrase be? Where's the oh, they're both over here. Oh god. Party girl, don't jump! Oh my god! Oh, we can get the pylon, that's nice. We can also buy an anvil to save ourselves the materials, which is even nicer. Do I want the mining helmet? No, but I want the piggy bank, for which we've got money in the chest, so that's perfect. And I can quick stack! Woo! Now, I'm gonna put my gems in here as well. Gems, lead ore. Tin ore. To be fair, we can grab out the ores, because we actually want to, like, craft shit, right? Catchphrase, huh? Yeah, imagine having a catchphrase. Wouldn't that be cool? 27 iron, very nice. If I don't know how much I'm even gonna make in iron armor, if iron armor is even worth it. Iron pickaxe and stuff, yes, but iron armor? I don't know, man. Let me start. Tungsten, we can make a weapon, a short sword or a bow. You know what? A tungsten bow doesn't feel bad. And I can leave behind the tungsten bow with the other stuff. For silver, I'm gonna go for a pickaxe, so we've got a substantial upgrade over our copper one. Whoop. And since it's a copper pickaxe, we can also just toss it. Or we can make something more still out of silver. Should we get a sword? maybe, or we can save the bars. You know what? Let's make a broadsword. I like broadswords more than short swords. Now, out of iron, yes, we'll make a toilet, exactly. My dream? Oh, I never re-equipped my shadewood. I'm a genius. Iron, I mean, iron doesn't seem overly worth it to craft a lot of stuff out of. Same with tin. To be fair, we could grab tin helmet and tin pants to at least have some more armor. Which, hey, we're now at 5 armor. Lots and lots of armor. Big number. Not really, but hey, shh, don't worry. A weather vane, ooh. Oh, I accidentally made wood armor. I don't want it. Bye. I wasted some wood. Chad, wood or would you not? Personally, I would say wood. If you hate me for that joke, I very much appreciate it. Can I make arrows? I can, very lovely. I'll make a couple arrows and then let me make flaming arrows. Flaming hot arrows instead of Cheetos. Oh my god. Just how many zombies do you guys think this is? Okay, my weapon can't even pierce all of them, that's how many that is. Jesus Christ! Well, it's still a good weapon, thank you! Okay, we've cleared that up, and I guess it's going back into the cave time? I mean, I could go buy some potions. I probably should go buy some potions. This also gives me an excuse to, like, build a tower up, which is ends right here? If I eyeballed that correctly? Yes, I did. I'm so proud of myself. Which, let's do it like this for now, and let's go buy some potions real quick before we leave. User, give me potions. Lesser healing, thank you. 30 lesser healing potions sounds like a good deal. Bye! Hi, yes, 2D Elden Ring. I mean, Jared the Eidolon Worm, you know? You should be very familiar with this game. Mr. Eidolon Worm. Quite frankly, if you didn't know this game, I would be severely disappointed. I'm pretty sure you joined me during a, not a calamity, but during a 4am stream first, so... Yeah, it'd be very weird if you didn't know what this was. Oh, I didn't bring any doors for my epic door strat. Oh well. Hi! Oh, thank you. Just get stuck. That works too for me. Now, do we go up or do we go down? Because up looks like there's a lot of stuff too. First of all, platforms though, because I'm gonna need a lot of them. Which is also why I wanted wood. Because, my god, I need platforms. I need platforms and I need a lot of them. Is there really nothing on the way up? Really? Seeing how someone added a little 3D boss fight in Terraria, it's basically just 2D Elden Ring at this point. Are we gonna, like, call every game now a 2D or 3D something else? Or are we gonna go back to, you know, Crash Bandicoot is the... is the Dark Souls of platformers? Are we gonna go back to this? I don't really wanna go back to that. Remember that was, like, the active thing? Where everyone was like, oh yeah, this game is the Dark Souls of X genre. Talking about it, oh my god, I saw an ad the other day, and that ad made me genuinely laugh. It was literally today. I didn't look at the game at all, but the way the game advertised itself was fantastic. The game advertised itself as a mixture of 3 games. The first, well, not necessarily 3 games, but like 3 genres, kind of? Hold up, let me pull it up. I need to actually look at this on my phone. I'm gonna keep an eye out on the game, obviously, so I don't die. But I'm gonna need to check on my phone real quick, because I screenshotted the ad, because I couldn't believe the genre mix they had going. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, this is important. This is important. Am I dying? No? Okay. Alright, this is especially modded. I mean, yeah, if you go full on Inferno mode, Elden Ring is a joke comparatively. Okay, chat. This game advertised itself as a mixture of Hades, Club Penguin, and Sailor Moon. What? What kind of game description is this? Oh yeah, we're a mix of Hades, Sailor Moon, and Club Penguin? You know, if someone said Hades, Sailor Moon, I'm like, okay, you're like a roguelike with magical girl characters, right? Sounds cool. But Club Penguin? The fuck am I gonna have to expect now? Like, I had a clear expectation of what the game would look like, but then they added Club Penguin to the mix. And I'm like, huh? Oh, there's some gems over here, nice. It's just such a wild mixture, right? Like, I wouldn't expect them to suddenly add Club Penguin to that list of things. But you know what? I suck at jumping over. I'm just gonna build some platforms. Give me platform. Thank you. And then I don't even jump on the platform because I'm a fool. I'm a fool of a took! But yeah, it's like... freaking Sailor Moon, Club Penguin, roguelike? Like, what the fuck, man? I'm gonna have to actually check it out because I won't lie, that ad had me intrigued. I don't often get intrigued by ad, but that one is just so fucking silly that I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to check this out later. Like, Hades, Sailor Moon, Club Penguin, like, what the fuck, man? I'm gonna check it out later and like let you know what the fuck I think of it. I'm pretty sure the game isn't out yet. I think I checked. I think it was on the Steam Next Fest. It's like Starfarer or something. Apparently it was really popular during the Steam Next Fest too, so I've actually got some expectations when looking at this game. Granted, I've never done anything in the Steam Next Fest, so I don't know how big the competition is. Well, I've never looked at anything in the Steam Next Fest. Obviously I've not participated. It would be pretty funky if I suddenly was like, oh, by the way, guys, I've been participating in the Steam, you know, dev thing. The Steam Next Fest, where I show off my demo every year, and I'm like, oh, you guys didn't know I was a game developer? Oops. Never told you? Oh, that, silly me, but no, I'm not a game developer. I won't lie if I said I hadn't considered it back in the day. But I would say I hadn't considered it at some point, but no, I'm not a game developer. Which, to be fair, I think worked out for the better. Game developers aren't exactly treated the nicest by the industry, unfortunately. So I can kind of count myself lucky to not be one occasionally. But of course there's also the reward, right, for being a game developer. For the moments where you can see other people play your game. Like, that gotta be such a hardly matched moment for a lot of things. Like, how do you match someone being able to enjoy your creation, right? Like, how can you match this in a lot of fields, right? It's so hard. It's so hard because it's just such an emotional thing. Where it's a very unique thing, and I think that's cool. I also don't like the fact that there's a spiky slime here, and I need to drink something. Hold up. I need to drink. Chad! Get your alcohol ready. Not. I don't promote drinking, especially day drinking. If you wanna drink, that's fine, but ideally keep it to the night, okay? Or the evenings. You know, post-work, maybe. I don't know. A surprising amount of people watch me at work.
Zippy!
Zap, I was literally in the middle of it, thank you. Appreciate it. Like, being a game dev in general just sounds tough to me. Especially with like the expectations placed upon you by the players and everything. Yeah, at work here? Exactly. I mean, Rexy, you're a salaryman, Rexy. How could he not be at work? Oh my god, there's 2 life crystals next to each other. Hello. Hello, sweetie. Let me take you. To not make this thing too old, I should just continue my current tunnel, eh? Yeah. But I also want to know what's up here. So I gotta check this out first. I don't want the tin anymore, so I'm just gonna leave the tin alone. Leave Tidney alone. Remember when that was like the meme? Back when we didn't really have memes? And leave Britney alone was just a thing that we had no name for. It was a phenomena. And nowadays we're like, oh yeah, that was a killer meme. It's like, oh my god. Way back in my days, before the memes were memes, when they were only dreams. Back before you had your Gangnam Style and your Vine. God, Vine was such a big thing. It's unbelievable to think that Vine doesn't exist, considering it was literally just TikTok originally. Like, TikTok is literally just Vine, and it doesn't exist anymore, Vine. It's so wild. Just the thought of that is so crazy. Like, you'd think that Vine would have survived, but no. Always whenever I think about that, it's shocking. It's such a massive thing, like, that short form video format, which nowadays is absolute king. Just, Vine wins? Not badly? Like, oh god. I remember being so confused when people started uploading their Vines to YouTube. Because I wasn't really into them. I was like, this is way too short of a video. There is no time for the joke to land. And now we've got TikTok. I mean, I was right. There was no time for the jokes to land. Now there's even less time for the jokes to land, usually. Hey, we made it back to our thingy-majig. Okay, I guess it's time to go deeper. I do like that we went to the exact end of our thingamabob, our minecart track that we found. Like, to the exact end of it. We didn't, like, go off path. We somehow managed to go to the exact end of it. Let me see where I could possibly go underground. I mean, this looks like a good place to go down. Get down, get down. This is expert. I don't play on master personally. Let me see if we're trying to speedrun them 10 seconds. Yeah. I really don't understand Vines, but TikToks, but that's fine. I don't have to understand them to appreciate some of them, you know? Because I can appreciate some of the TikToks. Also, ASMR. Oh yeah, by the way, chat, how's audio? I've not really done audio testing, I've just kind of been guessing if the audio level would be fine. Audio's good? That's good to hear. I didn't know testing at all. But I wish I had some more rope. You can always use rope. You never know when you need to tie up a skeleton to get it out of your closet. So we can definitely just fall down into this. But yeah, we're also playing on Mediumcore, Jared. Oh my god, talking about Mediumcore. Hello, Dart Trap. So when I die, I'm dropping my items because yay! Yeah, 4 is all you need. True. Oh my god, we got the knockback we need. Come on, knockback reigns supreme. That's why I crafted you. That's why I crafted you, broadsword. For the knockback. We need you. Come on. Oh my god. Is it going away? It's gonna come back. But how am I gonna bury a skeleton with 4 pieces of rope? Right? He can't find his way to me. I love bad pathfinding, man. Bad pathfinding is the greatest thing in the universe. Buddy, come over here. Over here, wrong direction. Buddy! Buddy! No, okay, get stuck over there. Fine. Be that way! Looks like a derpy DVD logo. You're not wrong! And with that I mean you're right. Yeah, that is another speech quirk I have that I never understand. Why am I always saying you're not wrong? Why can't I just say you're correct? Like, why is it apparently difficult for my brain to be like, yeah, you're right? Why does it have to be, you're not wrong? But Mediumcore is slightly more stress-inducing than Hardcore because after you died forever with basic north, losing the item is slightly more stressing and annoying. I think the biggest difference is, for a lot of people tilt, right? When playing games. I'm not one of them, but I know a lot of people tilt when they play games. And when doing this game mode, you can't really tilt, right? Because you can't just quit the game. Because if you quit the game after dying, you lose your shit forever. Your shit's gone. So you just kind of have to keep playing, even if you're tilted. Granted, I'm tilt immune, but a lot of people aren't. God, I hate bats. Hey Tanya, thank you for the 5 biddies. How do you do today? I hope you're well. God, the Night Owl potion makes such a drastic difference. What the fuck, man? Let's go down on the silver and then go down completely, I would say. Gem gyroscope. Oh, it's platinum actually, never mind. Hydrate we'll do in a second. We just hydrated a bit ago, but I may as well do it again. But how are you doing today, Tanya? Up to anything fun recently, or just been vibing? Have you been having more fun? Which, mind you, I'm in full support of if you're just doing your own thing still. Oh god, I got myself another plushie the other day. So when grocery shopping, I was going around just buying shit, you know? And about a week ago, when grocery shopping, I saw like this cute little fox and a rocket. The rocket was like kind of weird in my opinion. I didn't like it as much. But the fox was really cute, so I grabbed the fox. But that's when I like went grocery shopping again, and then I saw the rocket again. The rocket was like reduced like $2.50, and I was like, you know what, I have to grab it. A plushie for $2.50? Like, hello? How could I not? And Chad, would you grab a suboptimal plushie for $2.50? Because for me the answer is I would. Well, let me open up this door so I can start fighting these guys. Hi! How did platinum spawn? We're playing on the Drunk World seed. Zap. If you're unfamiliar with Drunk Worlds are effectively the normal worlds, but both ores can spawn, both world events are around, and a couple of other miscellaneous changes. But those are the most important ones, I would argue. God, there's so many bats right now. I really don't want to open this up, you know. Oh, we got a death matter and it's menacing, so we actually have a use for it. Hold up. What if we... do we have like stone? No, but we've got 630 eyes. You know what? Sure. I'm gonna mine it by block replacing the gold. I'm intelligent. Mediumcore could have been more tedious, making it so that if you die again before you get your stuff, you lose your stuff forever. Kind of like an Elden Ring. I'm pretty sure Mediumcore is straight up inspired by how Minecraft plays, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if that's like actually how it is, but it very much is the same death rules as in Minecraft. You die, you gotta go pick your shit back up. That's exactly how it works in Minecraft, that's exactly how Mediumcore works. And I think, honestly, it's really fun that way. It changes how you approach the game without making it frustrating, you know? There is no, oh hey, I died, now I'm losing 600 hours of progress, you know? It's more, hey, I died, now I'm gonna go get the shit back I lost. Which I find cool. It also allows you to make strategies for how you, like, retrieve your items, right? Like, you can make item kits, for example, prepare stuff back home. Like, let's say you can prepare yourself some iron, right? You can prepare yourself some iron so you can actually go pick up some shit. Some iron weaponry at home. You have a spare hook at home. You know, you always have, like, spare materials. That spare material actually makes fantastic work for Mediumcore. Okay, I do want to build some dirt in here for a reason. I'm gonna go build a dirt bridge up here. And that reason is that flinxes are a very weird creature. If you've played Terraria before, you know that hunting flinxes can be really annoying, right? Also, oh my god, what kind of mega cave is this? Holy shit. I mean, Terraria official released before Minecraft official. Doesn't matter. This isn't about Terraria versus Minecraft or anything for me. For me, this is about game design. And it just plays like Minecraft in that regard. Which I think is a fine thing. Oh my god, I'm so dead. I'm so fucking dead. I'm so fucking dead. Or am I? Hold up. Oh my god, I'm not dead somehow. Oh my god, how am I getting out of here? My bow can't shoot right now because I'm underwater. Perfect. All the flinks can't reach me for some reason. Oh my god, this is so good. Oh! Oh! That wasn't close at all or anything. No, 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 no. Why would it ever have been close? No, 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 no. I could have teleported out, but that's boring. But you know, this definitely isn't like a Minecraft versus Terraria conversation I've got going here. In my opinion, both games are good and do their own thing better than the other. Like, let's be real here, I think Minecraft has by far the better building options than Terraria. Terraria has more blocks, but allowing for three-dimensional things is just something you can't beat no matter how much colors you give me. Like, it can allow me to make 2 different rainbows and it doesn't change the fact that in the end, having depth is such a more useful tool when building. But that doesn't mean I think Terraria's building is bad by any means. In comparison, Terraria is like a lot more focused on like the actual adventure side, which in Minecraft, in my opinion, is very much a dead thing. Like, I do think you can adventure in Minecraft, but it's just so much more fun in Terraria all around. Because there's so much more shit to do. So much more shit to see. Where it's like, oh yeah, you know what, I've done this. Creativity for boss rushes? I don't want to say boss rushes necessarily. But yeah, for PvE in general, I would agree. Okay, we took that guy. Oh, he dropped a hook. I want to go down because I also want to kill the flinxes for the flinx fur. Let's just hope I can stay alive. Thank you. Flinx there, flinx fur, and we've got a hook too. Woo! Okay, when we get back, we can actually make a grappling hook. That's gonna be exciting and a big upgrade. You know what? Fuck it. There's still lots to explore down here, but I can make a grappling hook. I'm out. I am so out, considering I can make a grappling hook. We just gotta get away from spawn, because our spawn is basically crimson, and I don't like it. Hello, will you let me pass? Ah, talking about crimson, that's the spawn. Okay, gotta run now. We're just gonna run and take on what's in front of us and try to ignore what's behind us. Hi, Chimera. How do you do? Okay, we slowed it down by hitting it. That's the important bit. Anything in front of us? No. Okay, we keep running. Keep shooting at the Chimera. And the safety of our home almost. Hi. Bye. Okay. Whew. Okay. Save. Let's get the violent death meter equipped. Menacing, actually, not violent. I think menacing is better than violent. I don't know right now, but violent is attack speed, right? Melee attack speed only, and we are not using melee right now a whole lot. But more importantly, we got a fuck ton of ores and even more shit we can craft out of them. Platinum, gold. Gold! Oh god. Wasn't that like Ronaldo or someone? I don't know, man. Menacing's the best modifier in the game. I'm not gonna start that argument now. I disagree with menacing being the best modifier. It is one of the best modifiers. It's a situational thing based on your playstyle. But to be fair, I do also very much subscribe to the whole thing of, if the enemy is dead, you win. For pure damage at least. You see, this is where things get interesting, especially when you're melee. Because when you're melee, you're not exactly correct. Because for melee speed can be better, but it's very situational. Okay, but it's not a discussion I'm having right now. Because that'd be a long discussion. Make some chains, now I can make my first grappling hook. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Where is it? Grappling hook. Oh my god. We got a grappling hook. Dad, we can grapple. Okay, more ore. We should make a chest, I think. And we throw away, not a gold ore. Let me eat a grapefruit. Not good. With all the gems, you can probably also soon make a backup gem hook, which is gonna be nice. Much more importantly, can I make a chest right now? I would like to make a chest. I probably don't have enough wood. Again, we're suffering due to our lack of wood. God fucking damn it, man. Why do I lack wood of all things? I should go pick up some wood, eh? I don't like going to pick up wood in this world. The world has not been kind. To be fair, if we just go down here, there's a chest here we haven't looted yet. Maybe we can just chill, get some wood here. And a chest, I guess. Which has a boomerang. The rework Terraria is absolute beast when you have a violent modifier on the accessory. Here's the thing, it's not as simple as that. Right? Because there's a lot going on in the background with use times and shit. You can't just go like, yeah, you just go all violent. There is a certain point where you get diminishing returns on your weapon speed and stuff. It's complicated. There's a lot of math. If you want to know the math behind it, go watch Sorbet Cafe or someone who actually knows what they're talking about, not me. I want to have this chest right... No, not here. Let's have it here. Nah, right here. Perfect. This chest's gonna be our backup chest. Basically what that chest is for is we're gonna put things in for a backup run when we die. And I'm gonna include our silver pickaxe in that. Also gonna put a grapefruit in because food buffs always help. Also chat, does this apricot not look naughty? The apricot is a butt! But no, real, let's put like 10 health potions in here. 13, sure, why not? And you know what? The boomerang can go in here too. Just so we have like something. And you know what? Let's put in our current platforms as well, just so we have got something to defend us with. But menacing's probably best for it. Again, that's what I think. No, that's very much correct. I just don't know the ratios. Let's put our amethysts away. And we also have a topaz. Let's put the topaz away too. And our money. Money! Actually, let's grab 1 gold coin. Use it to buy lots of rope. Because when can you not use lots of rope? Okay, 1,000 pieces of rope. Who needs tying up? I was gonna see if I could see the moon, but I can't. I could see an angry zombie instead in my face. There's also so many stars. I want them. I need mana. Oh my god, that's 5 stars. 6! Oh my god, give me. I need more max mana, man. Would you want to get tied? That's his fault. I don't offer that service to zombies, I'm afraid. Oh my god, look at how many stars are up here too. The hell? Let me get some rope again. Meow. I'm gonna let this one tree stay up here because I actually kind of like the vibe it gives. With one tree up here, having it like stand there menacingly is very nice. Oh wait, we can make frozen platforms out of ice. Oh, we no longer need to make wood platforms, so we can save our wood actually. And, okay, never mind, it's daytime, we're not going down again. We're gonna explore some other parts of the world now. So we know we don't need to go to the right from spawn, because to the right of spawn, that's where it finds the crimson. We know this. Like, this is not a question, to the right of spawn is the crimson. We know this, and I don't really want to get into the crimson right now. That raises the question, where's our corruption? Because leveling up a certain stat would eventually give diminishing returns? I mean, yeah. I do like that stuff too. I just wish it was more visible to the player. That's probably one of my biggest gripes of Terraria overall. There's so many like hidden stats and stuff that the game just doesn't tell you about. But just has. I wish the game was just more open with shit like that, you know? Not that the average player is gonna need to know the melee breakpoint where using violent over, I don't know, like, menacing is better. But yeah. Also, there's always a fair case to do warding unless you're in multiplayer. I think in multiplayer there's not a case to make for ward unless you're like a designated tank. Otherwise, why you're not using menacing in multiplayer? You're already in multiplayer, making it a bit easier. May as well have the thing where you deal more damage. Hey, that's just my odd way. I want it odd way. Tell me why. I mean, I should go in here and check it out. Oh my god. At least check the start for a chest? No? Okay. Bye! Oh, we got a shine potion. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. That, whenever I read the word shine, it reminds me of the time where I did, oh god, what is it called? What is it called in English? When you work for free? When you work for free and you basically get paid in experience? What's it called again? I mean, you know, it's slavery, but what's the official name for it? Oh hey, we found the jungle. Neat. User chat, what is it called again? I genuinely don't remember from the top of my head right now. It's not an apprenticeship. For an apprenticeship you get paid. It's the thing you do before you do an apprenticeship often. In Germany we call it a Praktikum, because you gain practical experience. China Penguin, I like how you're joining me on my journey. Anyway. This is one hell of a lake this early in the jungle. Granted, I don't really want to explore the jungle right now, I just want to uncover it, kind of. Or make it accessible. But anyway, when I did like that thing, I was very much like in a job I had no interest in because we were forced to do one for school. And I did one working with cars, which is like an absolutely not me thing. If you know me, I'm really not a car type of person. I've done some brief interest in Formula 1, that's like everything I've had interest in with cars, right? Like, I'm not a car person overall, and that's fine. But obviously for that thing I needed to go somewhere, and everywhere else was fucking taken, man. I applied to like 7 different places, but everyone was taken. From grocery shops to actual like electronic stores and stuff where I was interested in working. Everything was taken. So I had to go and do the like thing in the car place, which had me frustrated as shit. I had no interest. And the entire day we had this radio going. And because we're in Germany, we've got like 3 songs on the radio. So my mind just has this shine bright like a diamond stuck in it as a result. The fuck are you? A red potion? What? Oh wait, this is like, oh I get it. Oh, we got some red potion, that's cool. It's like actually fairly rare, right? Oh, that's so close to the surface. We got a bomb statue, we got a I don't know statue. Most importantly, we got shoe spikes. I'll take them. I'll also take the chest. Goodbye tin ore. Hello torches, goodbye shadewood, and we're going home. And let me recall real quick. Crimson's getting so close, man. It's already at our spawn. I don't like this. I don't like this at all, man. Once I've built a house the demolitionist to move in, you bet your ass I'm buying bombs. And a lot of them to get rid of the Crimson. Extreme situation on softcore, one's basically almost used in hardcore. Tank a few more hits, it's nice to have. I mean, no, I would... Okay, this is like a thing where the Terraria community has been fighting a lot recently about this, unironically. Like, I'm not memeing, there was like a huge divide in elitism for a bit in the Terraria community because of warding versus menacing. And I wish that was a fucking joke. But they were genuinely elitist about defense versus offense. I was like, excuse me? Why is there like elitist debates about this now? But no, for some reason, was a big thing. Huge thing in the Terraria community. TLDR, warding is really fucking good. But still, why is this a thing? Why were people fighting over it to begin with? Like, hello? Like, what? White team platform, trim block, chalice, foe. The DPS meter would be nice, but I can't afford it. Same with the red cape. It really depends on your playstyle overall. I mean, yes, that's the sensible answer. But for some reason, it was like a 0 or 100 for a lot of people. Anyway, I need a quick stretch break because my wrist is starting to hurt a bit. Because I'm not used to playing with a mouse on this computer yet for a elongated time. I'm gonna quickly stretch. I'm gonna put on some Crabulon for y'all. And see you guys when I'm back after the ads. Is the music running in the background? Perfect. You're back! Crabulon will never not be a banger. Anyway, hi, I'm back. I don't want to get into the details about all that shit right now, like, genuinely. Please don't, like, go and talk about all that stuff, because I quite frankly don't care. I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't care about Calamity that much. I don't care about what's optimal in Calamity or the damage reduction. I like the game. That's what matters to me, right? That's what matters to me. I like the game and it's meant to be fun. And if it isn't fun, then where's the point? Yeah, my main point really is both can be good, both are situational, it's playstyle dependent. I personally like warding because I like playing the game like that. I like playing slow and more carefully. That's who I am. And if I fuck up, I like having a safety net to fall back onto. Always have and always will like that. Because hey, who doesn't like a safety net? Na, na, na. And it's that simple for me, like... there is no, like, in-depth thing here where I'm like, hey, I really like menacing more because it's like 5% additional DP. No. No, I really don't give a shit, quite frankly. I really couldn't give less of a shit, actually. Menacing could be better. Anything could be better. Even me. I know it's hard to believe because I'm quite frankly the best VTuber there is. But even I could be better, you know? It really needs JoJo sound effects as well with it. Oh, does it mean I also need JoJo sound effects? I wasn't informed of this. Chat, do I need JoJo sound effects? I'm gonna say it. I don't know how much people actually care about them, but I fucking love these sound effects openings in JoJo. I know they're like probably not the most popular thing, but I fucking love these sound effect openings. They're so silly and I just love them. I'm just being dumb. Oh, I know. Doesn't matter. Even if you're dumb, you can have a point. Bowling's a safer playstyle, menacing for more aggressive playstyle. Both are valid. That's all that matters, right? Okay, we should probably also just divide this once in the middle so we can actually have like 2 houses here. Let's divide like right here because this one needs a home block to stand on, which makes things weird. Yeah, we divide like right here with a door. Have it like this, and then put a door right here. Heaven's door! Let's get 2 chairs and tables, and then turn the rest into walls. I tinkered a bunch. I'm running low on money and don't like my odds. True. Imagine reforging me, Chad. What modifier would I have if I was reforgeable? Quite frankly, I think sluggish could fit me. I think sluggish could fit me quite well. Just sluggish tailor-made summer. And I'm just a slug. I'm slimy. Actually, never mind, cut that. It sounds not like what I want to imply. In fact, it sounds catastrophic. Clearly superior, broken. Oh my god. Broken me when I go on Balmong. The people there just seeing them like, oh my god. Meow. The Balmong will forever be like a thing, which I wonder about. Like, if people want to do their thing in ERP in 14, that's up to them, right? But the Balmong Quicksand, same with the Goldshire Inn in World of Warcraft, are just such wild places to exist. Where I'm like, hello? How did it ever get so out of hand? That's what I want to know. How did they ever get so out of hand? way too suitable houses. Maybe we get some more NPCs. Hopefully the demolitioners. I could really use them. Anyway, we explored to the left, we explored to the right, we didn't really find anything. We don't have a guide, so I can't ask him about the flings for, even though I really would like to. Meow. So let's put the flings fur away for a moment. Where is the chest? There's the chest. Fine. Hey, we've got 1,200 rope. Enough to tie up an army of people, actually. Talking about the Barbon quicksand. They'd probably enjoy that. Why is it that whenever I play sandbox games, I get slightly more loot? How is this like a constant thing, right? I think my most depraved stream so far was freaking Stardew Valley. I'm pretty sure the Stardew Valley streams are like my most depraved streams. Where I myself had to go like, what the fuck am I even talking about, man? But why Stardew Valley? It's not really like a game you would associate with that sort of thing, right? Why is it sandbox games for some reason? Yeah, we need to be careful here. Actually, what if I should just put a torch here and then dig down here? Like, why is it sandbox games that apparently do that to my brain? I don't fucking know. I might never know, but it's a very interesting thought thing, right? It's very interesting to think about why it might be those games. Also, let me make more frozen platforms. Where's my frozen platforms? Frozen platform. Frozen platform. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold me back anymore. Let it go, let it go. There is the Viking here. Here I stand and fight the Viking. Let the storm rage on. Cocaine never wanted me anyway. Why cocaine? I mean, to be fair, I never wanted cocaine either, but hey. Cocaine never wanted me anyway. Oh god, I forgot doors again for the door strat. God damn it. Well, at least we got a bunch of silver here we can mine. Sometimes become more unhinged when playing Terraria. Yeah, but for me, for some reason, I'm always getting more unhinged when I'm playing sandbox games, and I don't know why. I would kind of like to know why. Because for some reason it's like an actual thing for me. Where sandbox games make me more unhinged, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard I try. Aha! Nerd. Chatty fell down. I love the game, but I used to run big servers a little bit. You used to run big servers? Like what? With like capture the gem and shit? Like minigame servers? Or what did you do? Because my god, I love those minigames, but I never played them. Capture the gem was so big. Definitely spawning giant piles of bricks on new players. Ah. Ha! Ooh! Ha! Mickey Mouse is here. Ah! Oh my god, I'm frozen. Oh, I almost died. That wouldn't have been good. Shocker. Dying is not good. Can I just jump back in here? Yes, I can. I can jump into my defensive. Also build some really nice buildings. I miss those builds. I mean, you know, you can always build again. I know they won't be actually the same, but it will make new memories. That's the thing I always wonder about when people are like, oh yeah, I feel so nostalgic for this. Like, yeah, but why not go make new memories, you know? I always like making new memories. Because new memories means new things to connect them with. What up? Boreal wood workbench. Can I recraft my walls into wood? Please tell me I can. Yes! I could always build again. Why does it feel like the name of a Minecraft song? Why does it feel like the name of a Minecraft song called Build Again? Which is about a guy who gave up building for some reason, now he's thinking about building again? And it's all about his journey to reignite his love for building. And in the end, you know, he finds love by building. Most spawn probably get tired, you know? I mean, I do, but do you get tired? You don't seem like the type of person to get tired. You seem like the type of person to get busy, and when they're not busy, then you get tired. Also, hi Dart Trap, I would like you with me, thank you. Let's go down here and see what's up over here. Genuinely, the type of person who's like only really tired or does only seem tired when they're not busy is so wild to me. Like, exhausted as shit, but only exactly when they don't have anything to do. To be fair, that's me. During the day, I'm full of energy unless I'm like sitting around just watching YouTube or whatever. When I'm just sitting around watching YouTube, I don't have any energy whatsoever. Also, oh my god, that's a good weapon. It's a damaged ice boomerang, but it's still a nice boomerang, you know? I'm not gonna look a gift ice boomerang down its neck or whatever. Heal, and I should be more careful, but I really am not. Because now that I've got a hook, I feel invincible, even though I really shouldn't. Oh hey, an extractinator and a frozen mirror! Oh, that's sick. That's actually sick. Gold bar we like. Oh my god, Fairy! Hey, listen! Yeah, Fairy, where do you wanna go? I see you. Oh, it led me to the chest I was standing on. Thank you, Fairy. Very useful. Oh my god, the knockback! Goodbye, Flink! See you never! Jesus Christ! I want the Flink's fur. The Flink's fur I think I can make a summon with, right? It's been a while. Yeah, plus with this weapon I can actually like light up nearby caves. It's just so good. Oh god, I'm definitely gonna like fuck up here. I can smell it coming. I can smell what the sailor is not cooking. Because there is definitely no heat here. Definitely not enough to cook with. Now we're cooking with gas. And that's when you explode because you use too much gasoline. You just actually lit yourself on fire. Hey Joey, how do you do? I hope you're well. How's lesbians going? How are the lesbians going? Are the lesbians doing well, or are the lesbians on hold? Which is a very odd question for people who don't know the context, but hey. I don't care if people don't know the context, it makes it funnier. Hey, more Flink's fur, very nice. Doing well? And the lesbians? Are they doing well too? Or have you shelved that for now? I did end up with a couple of lesbians in my own run. And then they died. And now I'm playing Terraria. Which feels like one hell of a progression. I had lesbians, then I died, now I'm playing Terraria. Seems like the lesbians dying depressed me. Oh god, Slimer falling from the sky. Hold up. Let me throw away the stone blocks. We wanna go back to spawn, eh? Yeah. We wanna go back to spawn, wanna build as many frozen platforms as we can. So we can have a remote chance at what we're getting at in a moment. Here, have a ball. They said they would never be balling, and then it's the slimes of a ball. Hi, slimes! Oh my god, building is gonna be so annoying. Okay, up we go a bit. Yeah, just like this, not as much. Sure, let's have a small step in our arena, why not? Okay. To be fair, slime is falling, as the game has said. There's 21, so I'm back to chapter 10 of Death so far. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, my last run died at, I don't know what chapter. A chapter that's definitely still fairly in the early game. Yeah, well, no, it's near end game, actually. What's the chapter called? I know it was like a not early game chapter anymore. Where did my run die? I'm trying to remember the map. Oh, Wind Clan, Wind Clan. I don't think I need to say more. I think in fact I can say less. I died to the Wind Clan. Because I was not prepared for the Wind Clan, sadly. But hey, that's part of the fun, right? Sometimes you're not prepared, and the next time when I go back, I'm gonna be prepared, hopefully, and then I'm gonna be fine. And oh my god, this is a lot of slimes. I don't want a great arena, I just want some arena, because we're probably gonna die in just a second here. Not that I want to die, but it's very likely that I will die. Because we got a King Slime incoming. There's nothing I can really do about it. Well, I could just go underground and blah and blah, but no, that wouldn't be fun. Mr. Fuga's Wild Ride. It's going to be a while before I try doing Iron Man of Conquest. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was a fantastic fun run, right? I had a ton of fun with Conquest Iron Man, even if I didn't manage to win. Like, the run itself was still a fucking blast. And I'm looking forward to revisiting that, like, next week some point. I just needed something to be a breather. Because all I've been playing for stream has been Fire Emblem since I started Sacred Stones like a month ago? And all I've been playing since then was Sacred Stones and Conquest, and I just needed something else, like a palette cleanser, you know? Okay, I have a feeling above me might actually be a Sky Island. Just vibes-based. I have no real reason to believe oh no, oh no, oh no. We survived that, how? Oh my god! I was so sure we were dead! Ah! But you know, I went entirely vibes-based, and quite frankly, Conquest has been so much fun. In fact, if anyone was like looking for a Fire Emblem game to get them into the franchise, for gameplay purposes, I can wholeheartedly recommend Conquest. If you want to do it for story, maybe choose something else. Any issues with Birthright? I don't know how I don't know Birthright chapters. I don't have like a comparison for Birthright, right? Because like how far into Birthright did I get? Like chapter 10 I think. And then I stopped playing because it was so easy. And I didn't feel engaged at all. Badumch. To be fair, I did feel very engaged by Fire Emblem Engage though. Did stream that near its release too. Oh, Fire Emblem Engage is so good. So underrated. To be fair, I think it's like rated well by the people who actually think about Fire Emblem primarily for the gameplay, like me. It's just not really well beloved by the story group, which, fair enough! If you're not a big gameplay enthusiast for Fire Emblem, but care more so about your characters and story, Engage is just not as good as Free Houses. But I do think that Engage is a fantastic game in its own right, and I do love it. Even like Toothpaste Chan's design grew on me so much over the years, man. It's such a fun design. I really like don't care a lot about it, but my god, Toothpaste Chan was so good. Hi Avu! You didn't realize that you didn't respond to being inside of me. I didn't know you were inside of me. When did that happen, Avu? When did you get inside of me? Someone said I have 2 wolves inside of me. Even a lunatic birthright is easy? I don't know. Damn. What do we do now, Avu? I've got a bunch of rope. Would that help? Help with consensual? I mean, Avu, I did say I wouldn't complain with you, you know? You wouldn't find me complaining? I mean, I have a bunch of rope. Would that help at all, Avu? Like, I've got 1,300 pieces of rope. Does that help? Absolutely, yeah. Good. Okay, then just let me know what to do with the rope and then maybe we can do something, you know? But I hope you're well, Avu. I hope you're fantastic. Everyone lost half the units to work with? Yeah. There's a lot of noise in my ear earlier and I've been playing Pokemon. Oh, what Pokemon have you been playing? I need to play Pokemon again at some point. I just don't know what because I'm so burned out on most of them, and while I do think Unbound is cool, I don't really care about Hex right now. It's like weird, right? Blue? Okay, but blue or blue? Blue or actual blue? Because, funnily enough, I've been reading a lot about people playing the Japanese blue currently for some reason. Actual blue. Yeah, Japanese or English blue? Because they're, funnily enough, fairly different games. Na, 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 na. US blue, sorry. I don't want you to apologize, it wasn't very clear, you know? No, my question wasn't actually clear at all, in fact. So you getting it wrong isn't really your fault. It's really hard to answer correctly to a question that's kind of faulty. Oh nice, we got the blue slime banner, that could actually be useful for what's coming up. International blue, you can also call it US, I don't care. I'm not gonna be mad about you calling it US blue, you know? Because that'd be silly. Imagine being upset about it. How dare you call it US? I played it too and I'm German. Blue and green version difference, not blue and JP blue. So basically we got like a weird middle stage between the original green and red and blue. We got like a weird middle version. Their blue is more like our yellow almost? Well, and their yellow too. It's closer to that actually in comparison. Which I find is very cool. Oh, you got a mining potion, nice. We're so gonna die when King Slime spawns, man. If we even get it to spawn, because I'm currently apparently too slow at killing slimes. Slush, we do have the extractinator, so we wanna keep it. What do I not care about in my inventory right now? Let's equip the compass, actually. It's hard, of course. What world difficulty is this? I'm currently playing on expert, but we're also medium core. So if I die, I actually lose my items, because that's fun. I do love the blue slimes only dealing 1 damage to me now while I'm here. Okay. King Slime? I know slime will stop spawning soon enough, but I would rather use spawn sooner rather than later because it's about to be nighttime. Like, I want to get annihilated now. Expert seems chill now. Expert is chill! But I prefer Expert because it's a bit more chill. Like, I don't play Terraria to be, like, super challenged and stuff, right? If I want that out of Terraria, I'm installing Infernum. Never really liked Mediumcore, I usually play on Softcore Master. I usually play on Softcore Expert, because I think that's the most fun way to play for me. But I figured, hey, let me push a little bit, let's go Mediumcore. Mediumcore actually makes things kind of unique in a way. And I figured that could be fun for stream too. Where like, I have to come up with strategies if I lose my items to like get them back and shit. They're not killer enough to get King Slime to spawn, that's really funny. I mean, to be fair, that's probably good for me, but still really funny. You know what? I'll take it. Fair enough. Okay, I'm gonna put some more stuff into my chest where I put my prep stuff for when I die. Including a couple of torches, probably. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Let's get the extractinator down. You guys get it with the nurse. Oh la la, I will show you all my slush in this extractinator, just look. Chat, if someone approaches you and wants to show you their slush, please don't go with them. I would appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, what can I throw away in my inventory real quick? I don't care about Shiver Blossom Seeds, I'm not gonna go farm Shiver Blossoms anytime soon. And I guess I can place more chests. I can have 2 chests right here. One for like old equipment 2, probably. Old equipment 2 electric boogaloo. Let's get boss summons in here too, because we're gonna need them in here. Oh god, the Eye of Cthulhu cannot spawn naturally, right? Ooh. I need to actually play my Terraria at some point. I have like 3,000 to 4,000 hours in the game, almost all of it base game. I have so much modded playtime. Like, I would say my modded playtime probably outweighs my vanilla playtime. Including with like mods people don't even really know nowadays anymore. Like, how many people here know the Omnious Nostalgia Pack? Chat, rise up if you can tell me about the Omnious Nostalgia Pack. The fact is, a lot of you won't be able to tell me about it. But for me, that was like the mod. This was like back in the day of the adventure of Red Cloud, when that was like an adventure map everyone played. When that was like the most big and hype thing in the game. My god, was it cool. So nostalgic. My game crashed. Oh, not your Pokemon Blue! Oh no. What do I do? Do I go underground? I guess I can farm Flinxes. I really want Flinxfer. And I don't want my NPCs to get annihilated, so bye! Have a nice day! Hopefully my NPCs are gonna be left alone mostly now that I'm gone. Just gotta get to a position where I can somewhat farm what I want to farm, and we're gonna be fine and Gucci. Which granted won't be as easy considering we've got a Blood Moon going, but hey. We should be fine, we got an amazing boomerang. Really though, like that boomerang is so good, I'm really happy we got it. But you know, I personally just love Terraria in all its forms, from modded to unmodded, to like the weird in-between which people do. Like, I don't blame anyone who plays modded Terraria just to get like magical storage, for example. If you play modded Terraria just so you can have magical storage, all power to you, man. Storage in Terraria is such a pain to deal with. This game is so good, too addicting, yeah. It's also fantastic with friends. Like, it's not a channel I often talk about, but Uber Danger. Uber Danger got a very, like, inappropriate humor a lot of times. And I mean very inappropriate. Very edgy person, you know. Great content creator still, regardless. But their video on Terraria is so good. If you ever want like a definite review of Terraria, I think that's as close as we're gonna get. Started ZenFC together, and it was really fun. Oh god, ZenFC? That sounds like pain. We haven't played in a while. Is Sky to blame, or? I just want a reason to blame Sky right now. I really want to blame the Sky right now. Sky right now. Sky right now. Nah, I'm not actually gonna blame Sky for it. She's going through a lot. Monster Hunter is to blame, so yes, Sky. Okay. Bad Sky! Down! Hi! Bye! Boop. To be fair, I shouldn't be commanding Sky like Sky's a puppy. Well, to be fair. What's our Discord group chat again? Isn't our group chat literally Avu's puppy playpad or something like that? I don't even remember the exact name right now. By the way, fun fact, I'm playing this on a multiplayer world despite being single player. For those who don't know, I'm doing that so I can alt-tab and the game won't freeze. Because fuck it doing that, man. I hate it when it does that. Let me go heal up. Let me also place down another safety door. Safety door! Avu's playpen. Okay, fair enough. I mean, close enough, right? I don't know what with Terraria that makes it so addictive. Like, I've been playing Terraria for I think 10 years and never got tired of it. Only reason I quit is because of Elden Ring. Pretty simple. Terraria's got a very satisfying sense of progression throughout the entire game. There isn't a lot to it. It's literally just... It feels good to progress in this game. In a lot of games, progress is like fine and you like get to enjoy it, right? But in Terraria, progress is so magnificently well done that it's hard not to want to play more. Oh wait, a fairy. Where do you want to lead me? Lead me, baby, one more time. Let's, you know what? Maybe I should phrase my things better again. Because that sounds like I'm being asked to put on a leash. Okay, thank you, fairy. That's very useful, actually. But no, Terraria's got like this unfathomable thing where progression just feels perfect. Like, it really has progression down, right? Like, every part of the game feels so immaculately well paced, except for maybe like the very, very early game. Where once they brave like the cavern layer and are comfortable in there, once you basically finish with like the basic mining and get set up with that and start exploring like the jungle, the snow biome, there's always something to do, always something to farm for, always something to aim for, always something to do. And that is what makes Terraria so amazing. The game always has you busy, always has you doing something, there's always something you can look forward to. There are so many things you can plan for, there is so many routes to take through the game. You can go for early game this, early game that. You can go here and there and start here. You can, like me, usually. Usually, if this wasn't medium core, do you think I'd be here? Do you think I'd be in the snow biome right now? No. If I wasn't playing medium core, I would currently be in the jungle. Because that's where I go immediately on every character normally. I don't care about anything else. I don't care about the underground. I immediately go into the jungle. That's the first place I go in a Terraria playthrough, which is very funny because a lot of people just hate the jungle so much. But the first thing I do is I go into the jungle. That's the first thing in a new Terraria playthrough I do. And why? Because I enjoy the shit in the jungle. I enjoy the loot there. I enjoy the atmosphere. I enjoy just the feeling of the jungle. The jungle is so well done in Terraria. Okay, I'm gonna wait until that guy jumps over. And then I'm gonna open the door and say hi. Hi, Bat. Perfect. I usually rest in the jungle as well. The jungle is so fun. Yeah, really should have not changed it. My real only issue with Terraria is Plantera. I don't think there's really like Plantera used to be quite bad. Now there's like one guaranteed spawn. At the start of like once you defeat all mech bosses, you get like a guaranteed spawn for one Plantera bulb. Which doesn't make it too bad. Plus there is so much shit to farm at that point in the jungle where I'm never mad about it, right? Because like at that point you can farm for the biome keys, you can farm for all the additional pieces for the Ankh shield you're probably missing. There's so much shit to farm for in the jungle that's like, oh yeah, it's annoying that I gotta be here, but you also need the life fruit. There's so many things to just farm immediately in the jungle, it's like, oh my god. It's so jam-packed with content. There's so many enemies. Hi. Jesus Christ. Hi. I really hope I miss and then they jump all down at the same time into the returning boomerang. You know what? That works too. That's close enough. Hello, I'm frozen. Yeah. The jungle while being very risky is highly rewarding. Yeah. Also try to get the Eater and Drain down as early as possible. God, I remember what I used to do before before expert mode was a thing. I would just rush the Eater of World. I would create a new world, go into the new world, grab a couple of shurikens, build the merchant a house to buy more shurikens. And once the merchant has moved in, that's when I would immediately just go for it. With just shurikens, Eater of Worlds. It was so easy too. And not only was it easy, but it was so rewarding to fight it at that point as well. Because you get all the rewards from it. It's like so nuts to have it that early. And all you need to do is what? You needed shurikens? Oh no, hell. Not one of the cheapest weapons in the game with infinite pierce at the time. Before they nerfed them. I'm pretty sure shurikens now break after like 4 pierces or something. It used to be so much better, but to be fair, shurikens kind of needed a nerf. They were so fucking good, man. Oh, I'm out of healing. That's not good. But Takira is a bit of pain plan early. Brain doesn't really deal with an expert. Yeah. Okay, I don't really want to deal with the Vikings, but I do want to kill the Flings. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna wait out the Blood Moon now. I think the Blood Moon shouldn't be lasting a whole lot longer. We can just wait for a moment. For me, Terraria really starts when you beat the first boss, and it's just constant progression. Yeah, good point. I disagree with the first boss being that point. I really think the game starts unlocking once you, like, take care of ores. Once you're out of the cavern phase of the game, that's when the game, in my opinion, opens up. Because the cavern is just the point of the game where you take so long with everything still. Where things are annoying. But once you're out of the cavern part of the game, everything opens up so much. So many biomes get accessible too, it's crazy. We got the mining shirt. We just need one more piece and then we could have the mining set. Maybe we can still fire this even though we don't have any healing right now. I mean, who needs healing, right? You know what? We've got one apricot. We should probably use it just so we have some healing. I say right after talking about how we don't need healing. But you know what? Having minor life regen is not bad. Rather have minor life regen than no life regen, I feel like. I need you guys over here. Come on. You. Now I need to jump up here and get through here quickly. Thank you. God, I hate spiked ice slimes. Spiked ice slimes are the reason I normally don't go here early. I swear to God. Spiked ice slimes are so annoying. But you know, I personally always vibe with just doing some early game shit and then going into the jungle. I'm probably not gonna do that here because Lemao Mediumcore. and going to the jungle that early might be a tad bit difficult. But to be fair, I'm probably gonna go into the jungle before I head into a boss fight. So, yeah, about that. We might be heading into the jungle soon. But I think that's fine, you know? Slowly pacing us up to the jungle instead of rushing it. Oh, is it still night? Damn. It should be over soon. Sir, please give me your finest potions. Potion seller. Also give me piggy bank. It's gonna be on your table. Thank you. Then I'll also go grab my money from here and put it into the piggy bank. I know I'm in single player, no one can steal it from me, but it's still convenient to have it in there. And now we got a mining shirt. You know what? I'm gonna put some mining shirt into my backup box. Oh no, my potion's auto-stacked away. Oh my god, Sen! Oh my god, Sen. Hi! How are you doing, Sen? It's been a bit. What have you been up to? Time for mood boost from the resident songbird? Oh my god. You're such a cutie. Let me give you a shout out. Oh, I'm in caps lock. To be fair, that would have been a shout out. It's been a while? Yeah, it has been. To be fair, that's largely due to me. Was playing Gunpla? What's Gunpla? Hold up. Am I missing something here? Gunpla? Google, Gundam Plamo. Oh, building, not playing. I'm an idiot. I was like, you're building? Yeah, you're playing building? Okay, fair enough. I found a pooper. What do you mean you found a pooper, Kurakami? But yeah, no, thank you for rating. Hi. Hi. My name's Terraria. I'm a variety VTuber, currently playing through Terraria Mediumcore, but I'm also doing a Fire Emblem Fates Conquest run, Iron Man, which is fun. And yeah. If you like my content, do stay around, because I'm having a good time here. A Paldean Wooper Pooper. I love Paldean Wooper. Paldean Pooper is so cute. Are you having fun with Terraria? Oh, I am! It's a good time, it's a good time. Let me actually make myself smaller again. And then even smaller, so I actually don't cover up like 90% of the game. Perfect. But you know, I'm having a good time playing Terraria. It's been a bit since I've played it myself. So it's definitely fun to return to it. And oh my god, this helmet gives me +4 armor. But no, it's been a while since I've played it. It's a good time though, and I think Terraria is one of these games which is basically always a good time, right? If you pace yourself correctly and just try to enjoy it for what it is. But yeah, we're playing on medium core, which means that if I die, my items drop to the floor. Which can be a downside or not a downside. Since you love Paldean Wooper, would you like it to be named after you? I caught it. I'm completely fine with that. But have you caught an earthworm yet? Because I subscribe to the Church of Earthworm. Because Earthworm is my favorite Pokemon. Which is probably like a very controversial opinion, but yeah, I have a Pokemon from the latest generation as my favorite. I don't care. I love Earthworm so much. Okay, guide, I've got my Flink's fur. I've got it in the chest. What the fuck do I need to craft with it? But no, Wooper Poopers are also very fun, so I'm not gonna complain. Flink Staff with Platinum? Okay. And Flink's Fur Coat. Okay, I can make... I think I have Platinum though, right? For Earthworm then? What name would you like it to be? I mean, you can just go with Sailor. Because you can't go with Sailor Maid Summer. Because, thank you, censorship. But I hate that I can't name myself in places. Earthworm. I love Earthworm so much. It's genuinely my favorite Pokemon. It looks so funny and cute. Exactly. It's got like this derp energy that I absolutely adore. Whatever, where's the Flink Staff? There it is. We got a summon. Yay! And it's taboo. Ooh. Plus speed, plus knockback. Okay, neither of these do anything. But hey, it doesn't matter. We've now got a friend. I've got a friend with me. I've got a friend with me. Because I've got a friend with me. Look at him go. I love him already. But no, I absolutely adore Earthworm. I shall remember this. I mean, if you don't, it's no big deal, right? But yeah, I hope you were enjoying. What were you building exactly? Like, I know it was a Gundam, but like, maybe I recognize it because I recognize a few names, not a lot. Because, you know, if you're on the internet long enough, you're bound to run into Gundams, you know. It's like one of the inevitabilities of the internet. Like, you're gonna run to Pokemon, you're gonna run to Gundams. Moon Gundam. It's a very high grade. Ooh, hold up. Moon Gundam sounds cool. Moon Gundam. Oh, that looks sick! I can see why they call it Moon Gundam. Yeah, it has a literal moon ends back. I saw that too. That's why I could tell it's called Moon. Oh, that's kind of cool. Love it. Gundam is one of these things that bypassed me. Because when I was like 14, 15 and watched the most anime that I've ever watched, I was like, no, I don't actually enjoy mecha. And the reason I didn't enjoy mecha is so silly too. To be fair, I don't even know why I said I don't enjoy mecha. I don't know it to this day, why I thought I didn't enjoy mecha. But as a kid, I always, like, or, well, as a teen as well, I always thought I didn't enjoy mecha. I didn't have a reason for it. I just said I don't enjoy mecha. Meanwhile, what was my favorite anime? Code Geass. What was my favorite Digimon season? Digimon Tamers. Which, you know, if you know, you know, you know. If you know, you know, you know. But yeah, no, I've always been like, I think I've been a closeted mecha fan, you know. Tamers and Code Geass, yes. I think I've been a closeted mecha fan where it's like, I actually like mecha, but I don't admit it to myself, you know? It's like how there's people out there who say they don't like gay people, but are actually gay. Despite the existence of mecha. I mean, it's not like I dislike the mecha in Code Geass, right? I really love them, actually. In the process of having Diana, the Florigato, Merc Wild Pokemon, because I'm looking for rolls. Oh god. Is Ross in that area of Paldi and Woopa? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, right at the start actually. Yeah, right. I remember now. Go, my flings! Defeat the one Hornet! You're dealing so much damage, I believe in you, buddy. Look at you dance on the Hornet. But that raises a good point. I should start building walls behind me. To make sure enemies can't follow me easily. Well, I'm saying building walls and then I'm doing some nonsense. Perfect. I do love how the enemy is just completely stuck on him. Hi Worm, how do you do? Hello guys, search a murder because I want a God of War. You do realize male roles can also become God of War, right? Or did you just not want a femboy in your midst? Like male roles are actually superior because they can become both. Like, unironically, that's like a thing. Male roles can become both. With God of War named after Sen. Ah, you see, that's a reason. To be fair, I like to make my God of Wars male on purpose, simply because I like the idea of just of a femboy God of War. I just think it's a lot funnier. But yes, and if you do need to leave to take care of like post-stream stuff, that's completely fine by me. I know how it is as a streamer, obviously. When you like finish stream and need to go take care of shit. So no worries in that regard. And we're in a really peculiar situation here. Hopefully our flings can... That's bad. Okay. Fanboy God of War, only God of War? Yeah. Way back in Gen 3 I had a male God of War. Male God of War base. This male God of War was a favorite one way back when Galate didn't exist. I mean, yeah, fair enough. I do like Galate a lot too. I won't lie, Galate is one of my favorites. Like, Galate is one of my top 10 Pokemon probably. If I had to name, if I had to start naming a top 10, Galate would be in it, in fact. I like Galate a lot. Well, good thing I actually made like a kit to retrieve my items with. Even though it's not great, but it's better than nothing. We at least got a silver bow and summer hammer. Silver bow, arrows, and some armor. Alright, we don't have our hook. Okay, let's hope our rescue mission goes well, otherwise we're gonna have to do a lot of corpse runs back to our gear. So this is a downside to playing medium core, obviously. Or actually the reason to play medium core. Now that I lost my shit, I need to get my shit. I went Chana because I didn't know what the male and female symbol were. God, I was so confused as a kid about Nidoran. I was like, what's the difference between these Nidoran? Why do they look so different? What are these symbols about? Because obviously it's ooh, la 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 la. As a child, you don't really know the male and female symbols till later, right? I think I got to know them when I was like 8, I wanna say. I think I got to know the male and female symbol when I was like 8 due to like related stuff, right? Like public toilets. Where you kind of got to know them. Even as a child. But outside of like public toilets, what reason do you really have to like know male and female symbol? I just realized one critical flaw. I really need blocks in my rescue kit. Note for me in the future, when I do another rescue kit, give me blocks alongside them. Thank you. No pants? Is this armor? It is! It's free defense! Oh my god. Well, at least I can build in. Nidoran male, Nidoran Vera. Mars and Venus, yeah. I'm your Venus. I'm the da-da-da desire. That ad will forever be in my mind. Nidoran arrow, Nidoran cross. Nidoran up, Nidoran up arrow, Nidoran down arrow. I just used to call them like pre-Nido King and pre-Nido Queen. Because that's what they would turn into. In my brain they were like the earlier versions of those. And that's how I kept it simple. Chat, I guess we're gonna just vibe for a bit because there's no way I'm going out during the night right now. I don't have the gear for that. Silver Bow is pretty good, but I don't wanna be in the night in the jungle. In the night, in the jungle, the lion flees tonight. But to be fair, there are a lot of Pokemon where there was confusion early on, right? To be fair, by Gen 2, I had the gender figured out. By Gen 2 standards, I had like gender already figured out. It was like, oh yeah, this is male, this is female, nice. And then I was confused about how Ditto could breed with both genders. Because that was very confusing. After learning why female and male Pokemon are important. And then there was just Ditto, who just could do either. Which, mind you, the only reason I learned about Pokemon breeding... the only reason I learned about Pokemon breeding as a kid was because I had 2 brothers. So everyone wanted the status of the others. And I remember as a kid, I was so disappointed, right? Obviously, since we are two brothers, since we're like, you know, 3 siblings, and had 3 Pokemon games, we all want to get one of the starters, so we could eventually, like, trade them to each other for Pokedex progress and stuff, right? I was so disappointed initially because I really wanted Cyndaquil, because Cyndaquil looked so cute, but I got stuck with Totodile, and Totodile wasn't as cool as Cyndaquil. Well, if only I back then knew that Cyndaquil would become, not Cyndaquil, but Totodile would become one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Fucking love Totodile, man. Hey, but at least we can start clearing the monsters already, so we don't need to be stuck in here forever. Yay! Just gotta be careful not to shoot too many arrows. Chikorita's my Gen 2 starter and I will die on that hill. I will never diss a Chikorita picker. Chikorita is so cute. Freaking Meganium is cool too, and the middle stage is iconic. Like, it's really hard to diss Chikorita. Or in the entire line. Bayleaf, exactly, that's the middle stage. But to be fair, Gen 2 has a lot of Pokemon I really like that just aren't that great necessarily. Like, one of my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon. Oh god, no. Oh, this is awful. This is really, really bad. Hi, Deerclops. Hi, a boss fight that I... Oh, leave me alone, Deerclops. Please tell me you don't leave the snow biome. Please tell me you're stuck in the snow biome. Please, for the love of God, Deerclops. Please tell me you can't leave the snow biome. Thank you. Deerclops, please tell me you're stuck in the snow biome. Fuck. Well, this is gonna make retrieval very awkward. Ha! Ha! So, welcome, Terraria enthusiasts, to why this is now very, very awkward. That was Deerclops. Deerclops is a character that's it's a boss fight that came as part of the Don't Starve collab. Now, there's one very bad thing about having Deerclops in your world. In this situation, normally if a boss dies and kills you, it's like, oh yeah, hey, no big deal, I'm on medium core, boss is gonna be gone, I can just grab my loot. Not Deerclops! Deerclops is unique as a boss because it doesn't despawn. Well, it does despawn, but it's an exorbitant amount of time. Until then, I cannot cross past here. Because if I try to cross past here, Deerclops is gonna be there. So, I cannot take that path to get my items back. Which is a bad thing. Because I would like my items back. How do we get around this? Good question. I don't have any wood. That's not good. Note to self, in the future when you do stuff like this, leave behind some stuff so you can make other shit. Okay. We're saying that thing is a big bitch. You have no idea how big of a bitch that is right now. Okay, we don't have any wood with us, so that's bad. I don't have anything more in my retrieval kit. We have one route to take right now, and that's digging through the snow biome until Deerclops despawns. Whew, yeah. No, that thing's an absolute bitch. Nidoran Cross sounds so cool. You're right, Rexy. Nidoran Cross does sound sick. It sounds like a Digimon almost. Talk about Digimon, there were huge Digimon news, for those who care. Like me. We had huge Digimon news. Like, big Digimon news, unironically. First of all, the new Digimon game, Time Stranger, is gonna be, like, more adult focused, like, focus on the adult fans of Digimon. Which I find hyper shit, as an adult fan of Digimon. Because they know what the target audience is, funnily enough. Which, that has me hyped. On top of that, we got to see the new design for the main character, actually, for the new anime of Digimon. Which is also really cool. I like the new character design. With his Geckomon. Which is the second Geckomon we have, because we cannot just do things simple in Digimon, but no. My dark fault want me to character speak from the child level 5. Lechonk. Oh no. In case you're wondering why Lechonk is an emote on my channel, and no other Pokemon is Lechonk is special. Lechonk is special to this channel. Because when I first played Scarlet and Violet when they were new, I streamed. Right? Like, I'm a streamer, that's what I do, I stream content. Wow, surprise. But no, I streamed Scarlet Violet when it came out. Really fun games, love them. Fantastic games. But very early on in my travels, I ran into Lechonk and it was pink. And my logic was, oh, it's a pink Lechonk? Oh, pink must mean this is the female variety. And that, kid, is how I lost a shiny Lechonk without knowing it was shiny. And I will forever be upset. You had a shiny Lechonk? No, I didn't get it. It spawned. I thought it was female and I left. I thought it was just a female variety of Lechonk, you know? And I left. I left because I thought it wasn't special. No, I didn't even kill it. I just left. I just left it. I thought it was boring and just a girl, Lechonk, you know? The despawns gets worse by the minute. You know the funniest part? You know the funniest part? I had like 15 viewers at that moment. We all didn't know it was shiny. When I said it was female, people just believed me. People just believed that this was a female Lechonk. And that I did nothing wrong by leaving it alone and leaving. Because we had no reason to believe otherwise, right? Scarlet Violet was new. Why wouldn't the female Lechonk be pink? And I said it with such a full chest, you know? Full with confidence. I was like, oh, a female Lechonk. How wouldn't you believe me, right? And that's why Lechonk is an emote on my channel. For example, Pokemon because I don't remember the shiny because I failed a shiny Gen 3 and never found a shiny again. I mean, I found a lot of shinies over time. I also went back and got myself a female shiny Lechonk. In fact, on the way to the female shiny Lechonk, because I said it was female, right? I went back and hunted a female shiny Lechonk later. Because I was like, you know what? I said it was a female Lechonk, I gotta make it a reality now. I went ahead and tried to get myself a female shiny Lechonk. But obviously, when trying to get a female shiny Pokemon, I found 3 males beforehand. I found 3 male shiny Lechonk before I found another female Lechonk. So that was fun. But you know what? It made for an iconic stream moment that I will never forget. I will always look back fondly at me killing the female Lechonk. Not killing, but like walking away from the female Lechonk. It's one of these moments you just can't script. It's the perfect storm. New game is out. You have no idea what's going on. And you run into a shiny, but you just think it's a gender difference. And by the way, I'm not crazy for thinking it's a gender difference, right? Because if you think about gender differences in Pokemon, the first Pokemon I think about is a Powdon in Generation 4. Where if you've ever seen a shiny a female Hippowdon and a male Hippowdon, you know what I mean. Like a male Hippowdon and a female Hippowdon may as well be a shiny variation from each other, with how different they look. I remember being so upset that a gym leader got to have it, not a gym leader, an Elite Four member in form of the Stern Gen 4 ground type girl. I don't remember her name. I want to call her Agatha, but Agatha is a different person. I was so jealous that she had like a shiny Hippowdon. When really it wasn't shiny. Like it wasn't shiny at all. I was so jealous. You're big brain for thinking Lechonk was female. God, I wish I was big brain for that, man. I really wish. It's a moment I wasn't able... Perfect, exactly. It's a moment I wasn't able to live down for so long afterwards. And mind you, no one else noticed. It was only me who was like, wait, after the stream. Like, it was like 4 or 5 hours after the stream. Where I went back to check out, you know, the female Lechonk. Because I was like, hey, that's kind of cool. I was like looking back for like clips to post on YouTube because it's a new game. Obviously, you will get a lot of attractions with clips from the new game. Blah, blah, blah. So I went back to check it out and was like, oh, hey. The female Lechonk. Let me look that up real quick on the wiki because that's like a sick gender difference. And then on the wiki I saw it. It wasn't in fact female, it was a shiny Lechonk! And I was like, oh my god, no! And something broke in me that day. I think it was my heart. Igglybuff can fucking fly, what? It doesn't fly. It's a balloon. It lets itself get carried by the air. It's too... Like, whenever it gets breezy, it's like too light to go on the floor. Even a light breeze will make it float. But I really hope the strategy works, by the way. I don't know if I can dig below Deerclops, or if I'm even deep enough for that. It's what in front of me, I'm so baffled. I remember the first time I like experienced strong winds in that game. That's a special moment. Ads are gonna hit you guys in a moment, but we're digging anyways right now, so it's no big deal. Just be ready for ads in just a slight moment. Why you lament the female Lechonk? Never forget, man, never forget. My god, I completely failed to account for Deerclops when I thought about what I could do, you know, to protect my gear. I never fought Deerclops. I just don't think about Deerclops, man. Deerclops is probably the most forgettable Terraria boss, I would say. Like, if I had to list every Terraria boss, I would probably forget Deerclops, quite frankly. Like, I'm gonna list everything from Dungeon Defenders event as like one thing, and then Deerclops I'm gonna forget about. Because Deerclops is forgettable. Okay, there is a trap here. We're getting closer. I only have one torch too, which makes it so suspenseful. You know what? There's snow blocks above me. I'm gonna try to stay below the snow blocks above me. I'm kind of gonna take the snow as like a wall. Where if I'm in range of the snow, I'm gonna be fearful of Deerclops, basically. Chad, we're getting closer to our gear. We're getting closer to our gear. It's your first time in Gen 9 then, Kuro? Because if it is, I hope you're having a blast. Are you playing on Switch 1 or Switch 2, by the way? I'm also curious about that. Because the performance upgrade the game got on Switch 2 is huge. Like, shockingly. Watching Switch 2 gameplay of it feels unreal, straight up. Alright, you're an ass. I'm an idiot. Ask me person and ads of their opinion. Oh, today? I have a Switch Lite. Ah, okay, never mind. You don't have ads. Good. I will say this, by the way, to everyone. If you're using ad blockers on Twitch, that's completely fine by me. I will never be upset by someone not wanting to see ads on Twitch. Ads are a plague. Na, 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 na. This is so intense because I know Deerclops is above me, man. He isn't even super far away. Hey, you're coming by? Fair enough. Hi. You're gonna add like 2 minutes ago? Yeah, that's when ads were running. But it all runs up to 3 minutes, right? Because I made it so there's 3 ads per hour of stream. Because I like that more than 90 seconds of ads every 90 minutes. I know a lot of people have a lot of different opinions about that, but I will personally go with what I would like more as a viewer. I would rather have like one proper break than have like a pseudo mini break where I'm like, oh yeah, I may as well sit down because it's only 90 seconds of ads. I mean, 3 minutes you can get a lot done, you know? You can get up, you can stretch. You can grab yourself a slice of cake from the fridge. I should get myself a slice of cake in the fridge. I've never had cake. But maybe, you know, maybe now's the time to start having cake in the fridge occasionally. Like a slice of it. Who knows? That's something to for me to worry about then, not now. To be fair, a lot of people are gonna think I'm weird to begin with because I've never had cake. Oh my god, I'm seeing the jungle on the left. And I haven't seen Deerclops yet. We're not gonna dig down, by the way. We're only gonna dig to the left. We're gonna connect to the tunnel to the left, and once we're connected, then we go down. This is gonna be a fantastic tunnel to reach the jungle anyways in the future. It's not like we've got easy jungle access otherwise. We have to like plow through the snow every time. Like we're playing Fire Emblem Revelations. You know, thank you. Plowing through the snow like I am getting down. Da na 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 na. Na 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 na. But I think it's very funny. Avu is also here right now in chat, and she's playing through Pokemon Blue right now. So you literally have someone playing Pokemon Gen 1, someone playing Pokemon Gen 9 in my chat. I think that's really cool. To be fair, you gotta be weird like me to think that's cool, probably. But I think it's so cool that people are still playing both, like, the oldest and newest generation of Pokemon. I love every generation of Pokemon. Granted, I'm trying to think which generation I like the least. Probably Generation 4. Also, yes, Avu, I did just think of you because I talked about plowing. Which made me think back to what we talked about earlier. It's a cool coincidence. Yeah, exactly. Na 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 na. Deerclops is horrifying me, but we're almost there. With the copper pickaxe, because it takes forever. And we only have a broadsword to our name, yay! I just watched a Voltorb kill itself. Oh no, did it just jump down a mountain or something? Oh my god, we're actually in the jungle now, Chad. Oh, to be fair, if there's a cave here and can save me like an hour of mining, I will take it. Found some rope too. Oh my god, we can actually see our cave to the left. Chad, we're not far away from like where we were. There were boom right in front of me. Ooh. There's a lot of surprises you're gonna run into with wild Pokemon. I won't spoil any of them. But yeah, wild Pokemon can have a lot of fun surprises. I love Scarlet Violet. Scarlet Violet, I know a lot of people like Pokemon Legends Arceus. I am not the biggest Arceus fan, but I love Scarlet Violet. Probably for a lot of reasons people love, you know, Legends Arceus, funnily enough. But hey, to each their own in the end. To each their own. I just really don't like the battle system in that game. And the lack thereof. The lack of general battles in Arceus. Okay. The hard part is only about to begin, funnily enough. Like, getting here was difficult already, but the hard part is now about to begin. Okay, we build ourselves in. We drop down like a ninja. If we charge, we should get there to our loot quickly. We're at our loot. Okay, equip. I don't know, one platform can go here. Flings protect me, just in case there's something else on the floor. Equip my helmet. Equip my shoes. Wood go away. Equip my depth meter. Flings, go take care of it. Fun fact, is it actually supposed to buy a sword, but the copy I got was sold, so I opted for a Scarlet because I don't want shield. That's a cool fun fact, actually. I mean, I personally got shield because I like the version exclusives more, but to each their own, right? Okay. Okay, chat, we can actually go home and be safe now. We got our flings back. We got our sword. There's a lot of enemies here, but we can make it to our home safe. And once we are home safe, I'm gonna consider this a successful run. Even though we didn't get anything new, but we survived. And that's more important than getting anything new, actually. Oh my god, I look so devious. Name Bear. Oh, the gym leader. B. Or Bea from Beatrice. Fair enough. I didn't remember what the alternative was in Shield. Whew! Budget! That's gonna be it for today. Oh my god. Whoo! Thank y'all so much for joining today. Alice is a small ghost boy. Alright! Alice is a spooky ghost. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining today. I really appreciate y'all being here. I always do. If you aren't following yet and would like to see more, please do leave a follow, or if you're on YouTube, please subscribe. There's also my Discord full of lovely beings and the easiest way to keep up with me. Now let's see where we're raiding today. I'd rather have the wife than the child. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know what? Fuck it. We're raiding into Hero again. Hero is playing more Satisfactory, which was one of the games up for debate to play today on stream. And Hero is a very lovely being, so let's go say hi to Hero. Hero U _ VT. Perfect. But yeah, again, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate all of your support. I'm so happy, like, to have everyone here around. It always makes me happy, always brings a smile on my face. And see you guys tomorrow for more Terraria Mediumcore, where we hopefully make a bit more progress than today. But hey, we had a really cool corpse run there in the end, which I like. So yeah, thank you all and see you guys next time. Bye bye!